And we've got one great show ahead of you.
I love it when I can stump the chooch.
Boy, that's a tough one, Frank.
And welcome to another exciting edition of the Great Lakes Smoke Show. Take it away, Ron.
Good afternoon, everyone. Exciting times to be here at Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge. We are doing a special event here for the pipe connoisseurs here in the area. We've got a special here, and we've got 7LE, we got Peterson's, we got a lot of pipe tobacco, we got a full house here at the lounge. And folks, welcome aboard. If you're nearby, stop by, pick yourself up fantastic pipe, tobacco galore. Hang out with a great bunch of people that are sitting down and enjoying this special event. And there's also a lot of regulars who just come here every day, basically, to chill out and have a great time.
As I am one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Kyle is becoming a regular here. So it's Kyle and I. Frank and Bob are down in Florida. They can't join us today or even being on the air. Timing just didn't happen on the East Coast. So we're going to take Central Time here. We're going to have some fun. We're going to bring in a lot of different guests. We're going to bring in Chicago Pipe Club members also. Tonight we do have our monthly meeting here at 6 o'clock. So if you want to stop by, or if you're going to be coming by a little bit earlier, come on in, stop by. We're going to talk about the Pipe Club. We recently just lost one of our founders, Mr. Frank Burla, and we're hoping to get a few people who actually worked side by side with him, and he could tell us a little bit about Frank's history and how big he was and instrumental in starting the Chicago Pipe Club. So hopefully we'll get that happening during the course of the show. We're going to get Chris here from Arlington. We're going to get Amu over here also. We're going to talk about what's going on here at the lounge itself and some of their events and their plans in the future. So there is a lot going on. We're going to have Bill Hardy over here, but before he takes off and leaves us, he's our pipe specialist from Texas, and he's got to catch a flight tonight. So we're going to get him on board, and we're going to bring a lot of people. Got a nice day so far, holding up. The weather is holding up, Kyle, which is really, really important.
For now, but and, in Chicago, things can change on a dime. So
absolutely.
If you don't like the weather now, wait around 10 minutes. It may change on you.
For sure. So while you're watching, folks, please put your watch party on. Share with everybody you know. This is obviously not the regular Tuesday night show, but people are jumping on board. Hey, we got Jose Martinez from Florida. We got Dave. Dave, I hope you're coming down a little bit. I got something for you.
He says he's on his way. But
all right,
he
that's
says
good.
Save us seats. Well, Dave.
No, there is no seats out there.
The seats
Dave
are filled right now.
Maybe by the time you get here from Milwaukee, we'll have something happening. We got Barry Bones coming on there all the way from Mississippi, isn't it? Barry?
Yeah, down south
yes.
Mississippi.
We got Kathy Paterni from Long Island, New York, joining
got one of our brothers, Zachary.
Yes, Zach. How you doing?
How you doing, Zachary?
We got to hang out with Zach one night. I'm telling you, he is.
He smokes good cigars too.
He does. I really want to hang out with him one night. He really looks like an interesting type guy. And we got Ryan from Kenosha, Milwaukee area, too. So a lot of people are jumping on board. It's early, but we're going to be here for at least 3 hours bringing you entertainment and information right here from Arlington.
True.
Kyle, what do you think, man? What's going on? What's happening?
I mean, this is a really fun place. Earlier I went live on Instagram. I was showing off all the nice pipe holders, ashtrays, lighters, and all the pipes that are laid out here. I mean, you got all the 7LE pipes there, gorgeous pipes. The Peterson pipes, anything from the Christmas collection down to they had some from Halloween still here left over. But these pipes are absolutely gorgeous. And that's the one thing that's awesome about pipes is when you're done smoking it, you still have that centerpiece to talk about.
That is true. A little bit different from the cigar world. You know, all you got maybe the label if you like it that much.
Well, yeah, you got your band banks, and you can have your cigar journal and keep a hold of that label. But there's something to be said when you're smoking a pipe. When it's done, you have that piece, and some of those pieces can be hundreds. of years old.
Well, we have one here tonight. One of our friends, David Crawford, actually has a pipe here that is 100 years old that he just showed me when I got in. And maybe a little bit later he can bring it up to the table, and we're going to show you a 100-year-old pipe, and he can give you a little description about it. And it was absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous piece. But we're going to ask some of our other pipe members as they come in, what's their favorite pipe if they have it with them, and talk about their history in the pipe world and how long they've been smoking. And obviously, what is their favorite tobacco? I mean, you know, in the pipe world, there is, I like to say, thousands of different types of tobacco from all kinds of flavors and palettes that we have here. And I think there are, over here, about 350, 400 different pipe tobaccos here?
Easily. It's probably north of that. I mean,
okay, I'm trying to be nice.
There's the whole wall. I mean, I showcased it on Instagram, so for those who didn't catch us live on Instagram earlier, I mean, go back, rewatch that video, but the wall of tobacco that was there, and then all the bulk that they have too. I mean, it's crazy. You got your hands full with everything there.
Well, there's no question
incredible.
about it. This is I think we can both agree, this is the biggest pipe and tobacco lounge outside of Chicago itself, next to Iron Reese. I've never seen another one locally that would have that many pipes and tobacco choices. I mean, pipes alone are like 350 or 360 different types of pipes.
Oh, yeah.
And the display today for the special pipe event, I mean, we got three tables worth of pipes that are on sale. And I do like the Halloween special, the Devil by Peterson. I like that stem.
I thought you would go after the camel one for the military.
Well, that's when it just caught my eye. You know, it really does catch. No, I mean, they're all fantastic pipes. I mean, and the deals today are fantastic also. So, I mean, this is when they have an event here at Arlington, folks, you really got to make your way down here. Chris and Jennifer, Ryan, Amu, these guys have got it going. They know what to do.
Let me see
the
if I
service
can
is fantastic.
show the audience what's going on around here.
Okay,
we're
going to swing
here.
it by, and there's going to be people chilling and hanging. And there we go. We're going to go a little bit to the side. So there it is. That is the table where Bill is at, and we got a couple of customers at the table. And then you got Jeff Rice's head sticking out there.
So
there you go.
So right there, way off to the top left-hand corner of your screen there, that's the whole wall of tobacco that we're talking about, and it goes into the room there. So it's real nice there. And then we got, you have the table of ashtrays and lighters and pipe holders and stuff there too. So we have that going on there. We'll swing it on back here.
And of course, we have our swag for the Great Lakes Smoke Show. We got our hats. We got our patches. Who needs them stinking patches?
We don't need no patches.
Everybody needs a Great Lakes Smoke patch. We got stickers. And we also do have our brand new arrival. We do have the Smoke the Chooch T-shirt. Here we go.
Don't
David
be a
Blanco,
chooch.
Smoke the Chooch. And that's on sale here, folks, too. So if you're not interested in a pipe, a cigar, or tobacco, come in for the shirt, will you? We can have some fun with that. We certainly are. But, no, we're having a good old time. And, hey, our good friend from Tampa who now is in Texas.
Hey,
look
Jara.
who's on. Jara.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Chooch.
Well, not see you, but you're seeing us. So
Jara from Arlington, Texas, has just checked in. We met up with her last week, and
she must be
Tampa.
getting ready to go out because, I mean, a beautiful girl like that wouldn't be just sitting around at home on a Saturday.
No, definitely not.
So.
No question about it. She's gonna. She's definitely someone that you're going to see next year. We're going to bring some different things to the show, and she certainly
all in the
will
works.
be. No, Jara, your husband of 2 days, he's been a bad boy.
I'm doing my best.
I'll keep you posted. But we will be bringing you some a different look for 2022.
Got a lot of
And,
exciting things coming next year, in the new season. So that'll
absolutely. And Jared's going to be part of it, at least hopefully monthly. We can bring her on and have a woman's point of view of what's happening in the cigar industry.
Yeah.
Because
she's very instrumental in the cigar world and in the Second Amendment world too. So this is.
sure. Look, she wants a divorce from Kyle already.
Oh, already?
Because you begged. You begged, Kyle. You gave her the side. I was like, yeah, forget about it.
Trying,
It's over, man.
I'm trying.
We miss you too, kiddo. So, in about 8 weeks, we're going to have Jared on hand. And not only is she in the cigar world and instrumental in it, she is a specialist with guns, I guess you want to say. She's an instructor.
Part of the Texas State Army, and she is a firearms instructor for the Army. And,
Yes, she is.
And she teaches women's self-defense because, in this day and age, women should know how to handle themselves.
No question about it.
Yeah.
Hey, JJ, how you doing? Miss you, buddy. Wish you could come down here. We're going to be here all night till about 10 o'clock. The Pipe Club meeting is coming, so if you want to come join us.
Bring the Millennium Falcon down. Come on, JJ.
Yes. You know what? Just hanging out with her for those 6 hours, to say, the knowledge that she has in arms is amazing. And her point of view of basically how to protect yourself as a woman. And, of course, she hits red, white, and blue all the way, no question about it. I think that's important because women are now really stepping up big time in the tobacco world. Also in the liquor world, we know the spirits are always been there, so that goes hand in hand. But what she's going to bring to the table I think, is going to be very unique and very informative. And Second Amendment rights also. So we're going to be...
Definitely going to be a pleasure having her on our show on a monthly basis.
Absolutely.
As that voice.
So we're going to get more into, I guess we tell the people, we're going to get more into Second Amendment, more into spirits. Definitely going to grow bigger.
Stuff's coming down the pipeline. We don't want to give away too much here. I mean,
okay.
They got to keep tuning in. So we don't want to.
Absolutely.
We don't want to blow everything away right away. We just do little teasers here and there.
A little tease, that's right. Just the way Kathy
bit.
says it. Yes, we are. Yes, Kathy, women are making a move in the industry. No question about it, like it or not. But it is what it is, and we're going to have fun with that. She's going to be very exciting. So when you see her, make sure you tune in and definitely spread the word to your women friends because they need to know what's going on out there and feel like they're not alone or stuff. So, look at the new
owner's puppy is here.
Chris and the girls
The
and
whole
Jennifer
gang.
and the new puppy are rolling in. Look at that.
Nice.
How good is that? Yep, he's got it trapped under the foot. Jennifer, what's up, kiddo?
How you doing?
I got to get a hug. Sorry, guys. long time no see. Oh, God. Jennifer Nichols, owner here of Arlington Pipes and Cigar. They brought the dog. She's chasing the dog down. That's all.
Yeah.
We haven't
Beautiful
seen her in a
puppy.
long time.
Beautiful
So we
puppy.
got the whole family here. And
Well, you haven't seen her in a long time.
No, I haven't.
I'm a regular here, so.
Kudos to you. It's probably been maybe a year.
Wow.
Maybe.
Really?
Yep. Haven't
No
seen her in
kidding.
a while. I mean, we Facebook each other, so we're always doing that. But
Okay.
no, I haven't seen her in person. This is the first time I'm actually seeing the two girls live and in person, too. So, beautiful family.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, we're going to have the pipe doctor, Amu, coming on here, too, talking about what's going on and how she can help you pipe guys with the broken stems and bowls and everything, or polishing them all up. Amu is handling that here at Arlington, so we're going to get her on board. So we're looking also on our Facebook page. If you guys have questions that you like to know, hey, write down the question, and we will ask them if we can and get you answers. So we're here to please. Again, 3 hours is a long time, and it's just a live hangout show. You guys pop in, pop out, no problem.
Yeah.
We're just excited to be here. Both Kyle and I are pipe smokers also.
There she is. Let's get Jen on
Oh,
here.
man, she didn't waste any time. Boy, look at this.
I walked in the door.
And you saw us.
I walked in the door.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
I had a coat and a hat on, and I was looking like a hot mess. And all of a sudden, this guy thinks I want to be on radio, television. I said, "You got to wait 1 second, dude."
No, I don't wait for nobody.
What's up? High five.
Good, man.
Good
How are
seeing
you?
you.
Jen?
Hey, Kyle.
It's been
I'm
a
good.
while.
How are you?
Good.
Well, what's been going on? I mean,
we're busy.
how's the vacation? Because I followed you guys on
It was
Facebook.
amazing.
Congratulations
It was
on the
amazing.
revals, I guess you want to
Yes,
say.
that was so
Yeah.
cool.
That was
Chris had no
excellent.
idea we surprised him.
Really?
Okay.
The girls knew, obviously.
The girls knew. They were
Okay.
my little Inspector Gadgets. They were in on the whole thing.
was beautiful.
Chris had absolutely no idea.
wow.
And so when I walked out and we started playing that song, Paper Rings by Taylor Swift,
Okay.
it like dawned on him like, I'll marry you with paper rings.
Nice.
And then he said, oh my God.
He figured it out?
I think he figured out when they pinned a boutonniere on him. And the girls had big flower bouquets. And I walked out in a wedding dress. I think that was his first glow.
I think so. Congratulations.
Well, we went to dinner, and I had on a black cocktail dress. And then I said I had to go to the bathroom, and I disappeared.
Oh, okay.
And then I came out in a wedding dress.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Fantastic.
Quick change.
Great.
Yeah, quick
Great.
change, quick change.
How
It
many
was great.
years? How many years now?
25. Can you believe that?
It's amazing.
No.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
25?
25
Really?
years of marriage.
Wow. Congratulations.
It seems short,
Yeah.
right?
It seems really short. It seems like yesterday. I mean, I can still tell you what he was wearing and doing the day I met him.
Wow.
You keep looking at the same pictures, right?
In my mind, yes. In my mind. But, you know, it's funny because what he was doing when I first met him, he was smoking a pipe.
Oh,
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Well,
How
that's a-
apropos that you're here and it's pipe night.
Yeah.
Look at that. 20 silver anniversary, folks. Silver anniversary.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
fantastic. And what a beautiful road and adventure you guys have been on.
It's been really
Nice
cool.
roller coaster
Yeah,
ride.
I
And you
know.
got two little ones, and
do.
the little pup is around here somewhere.
He's over there.
He's the ambassador for
Is
the
that what it
lounge.
is?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the name again?
Rocky.
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 Is that because of Patel,
Rocky,
Cigar Patel?
come.
No, look at him. Look at him.
Yeah,
comes.
Rocky
Hey,
Patel.
Oh, there he
buddy.
is.
Come here, Rockstar.
Oh.
Come here, Rockstar. Where are you? Come here, Rockstar. Rockstar.
Show
Come
the
here.
world.
One,
Come on.
2, 3. Come
We're
up
only in 53
with
countries
me.
around the world.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
goodness.
Boy.
1, 2, 3. Up. Okay, here we go.
Oh, my
Here we go.
goodness.
Rocky.
There
Here we
he
go.
is.
Here's our
Look
buddy.
at that.
Here's
Oh,
our
boy.
buddy.
And how old
he
is
is
he?
a purebred golden retriever. We got him when he was 8 weeks old, and when we went to go get him there, we really thought we were going to get a girl.
Oh,
And the girl wanted nothing to do with us. She went and hid under the picnic bench. And this guy came out and was like, dude, play with me. Take me home. Be my buddy. And he had a nasty scar on his tail. So his official AK name is Rocky Scartail Nichols.
Nice.
Rocky
That's awesome.
Scartail.
I like it.
Nice.
Rocky Scartail.
Oh, he
Yeah.
looks, what a great demeanor.
And my
Look
kids
at
said,
that.
we don't care he's got a scar, man. He ain't perfect and neither are we. So he belongs at our house. And we said, okay,
I
cool.
love it.
He's got
Good
he's
job.
got the good gangster name. So you know leave the gun, take the cannoli.
There you go.
He's
What's
eating
up,
a
buddy?
hat.
Are you eating one of our hats? It's going to cost you, you know.
He just chewed a bone on the way here in the car.
Well,
Teeny
keep them
big
busy.
guy. Teeny big
Oh,
guy.
it's beautiful. We had a golden retriever when we first moved in here too. His name was Striker because all our kids
Oh.
played soccer. So, yeah, it was great. Beautiful.
Well,
he was so good with kids.
Really
good
cool
with
story
kids.
that Chris's brother, as we know, passed away in January of COVID. And this dog came from Chris's brother's breeder.
Wow.
So it is the stud dog that gave Chris's brother his dogs.
No
So it's
kidding.
related.
Okay.
And it meant a
It's in
world.
the family.
It
Yeah,
is, and it was huge to me.
That's
Absolutely.
You know, it's our first family dog. Chris
That
got
is
a brand new
awesome.
little toy, and we got one too.
Yeah, there you go.
And what did he get?
He got that beautiful yellow Corvette that sits in the parking lot
Is that
outside.
his? You know, I saw some guy looking on with a key trying to scratch it.
Yeah.
Just chasing away.
Yeah, it's the one that says Cigar 58. So it has a
Okay.
lot of different
Nice.
meanings, right? Because it's 5 years, and it's the year of the car, and
Okay.
it's all kinds of good stuff. Are you eating that hat? Oh, you were eating the headphones.
The headphones.
No speakers. I don't
gotta-
think we should eat headphones.
No, that will come off. There we go.
We could put it on him and let him say, woof.
Yeah, we'll have to move him off of there. Sorry, big
Come
guy.
here, big guy. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't eat that. That's not a toy. How about you get down and go run around with your sister over
There
here?
you go.
Ready?
There you
One.
go. What?
Come
There
on.
you
2,
go.
3. There you go. Cool. Yeah, well, it's super busy. It's end of the season for golf courses. We're picking up humidors. We're getting ready for got a special event coming up here in December.
And what is that? Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it yet. I'd have to ask Chris.
Oh, so I have to bring Chris to bring
You got to bring Chris in. Yeah, we got a big event coming up. We got live music. We got food. We got all kinds of cool stuff going on.
I kind of know, but I won't tell.
I kind of know too, but I wanted to let the world know.
Yeah, well, you can ask Chris if the world can know. But yeah.
Well, he better hurry because we're marketing it. I mean, we're right now.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
a couple weeks away.
Well, you know what?
We'll
We
get
got to
him
go
on
find
there.
out where he is. Where did he go?
He's mingling.
All right. Well, I'm going to go find him.
Other than that, how's everything else been?
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's good. Good.
Good
yeah.
season.
Yeah, it's been crazy busy.
That's a beautiful
great.
thing.
Busy.
That's
Really
great.
busy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, you're always busy
we brought
anyway.
on 9 new restaurant partners, 22 new country clubs. Like, it's been crazy.
That's
Yeah,
fabulous.
it's great.
Congratulations.
And
That's awesome.
you've expanded to internet sales now,
Yeah,
too.
we do. We're e-commerce, man. We got a full boatload shop next door. It's all good.
This is fantastic news.
It's really
That's
good.
great.
So,
Excellent.
yeah, it's all
Well,
good.
So I know you a lot going on, a lot of mingling that you. I haven't seen you in about a year and a half. You realize
Yeah,
that?
I know. It's been a long
while.
time.
It's terrible.
I showed up here a couple days ago, and the guys were like, "Wow, do you look different?"
Who are
I don't know
you?
how to take that.
Well, it's in a good way. I
Yeah,
can tell you
exactly.
that for sure.
Exactly.
Well, good. Well,
hey,
thank you very
my friend,
much.
good to see you. Good to
Wonderful.
see you
Thank
too,
you,
Kyle.
thank
It's
you,
awesome.
thank you.
All right.
Jennifer
Jen
Nichols right
signing off.
here. Jennifer. Oh, and remember, she used to be on all the time doing her own little FaceTime and all over the
the social
place.
media,
She was
yeah.
happening here, folks. And again, haven't seen her and Rocky chewing things off over here, but we got it still, so we're good. We're good. I thought he was going to buy a hat, Kyle. You know, he was sniffing that one off, and I thought maybe
he's a little young, so, I mean, you got to give him a few years.
Well, yeah. And even after a few years, trust me, I got one 5.5 years old. It still acts like 5.5 months. Mm-hmm. But we're all good here. So we're waiting for other people to come in. And I don't know. Should we get Amu on here? Has she got some downtime? Amu is the doctor in the house here.
Doctor of the pipes.
Doctor of the pipes, indeed. I like that, indeed. Yes, Kathy, there's a lot going on here, and yes, it's a beautiful dog. So we're going to have Amu jumping on board here.
Hey, Amu.
And Amu is the pipe doctor here at Arlington. 911, all right?
Swag you guys got.
We're growing, huh? We're
That's
growing,
wonderful.
absolutely.
That looks great.
We're going places.
Yeah, we have been going places.
Full speed ahead, right, boys?
Yeah.
Amu
like, no
Torres
stopping.
here, folks. She is a rock-solid, stable pipe connoisseur, the tobacconist. She blends her own. Big part here at the lounge. How
Thank
you been, kiddo?
We're doing great. I have been, my brain feels a little scrambled because we've been working on this for a while, so it's exciting to get it done.
It looks great. I mean, I can't believe how many pipes you got out there right now. I mean, what are you displaying? About maybe 80, 100 pipes?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right
80,
in that.
100 pipes?
80 to 100 pipes? Hey, don't play with my accent there, buddy.
Yeah.
80, 100 pipes.
I'm going to talk to your wife about that.
Yeah, right around there, minus the 300 that we have on the wall. So it's a great.
Yeah,
good selection.
it's fabulous.
So you're like up to almost 500 pipes here in the store, right?
Yeah, we're creeping. It's about 400. Yeah, it's creeping.
And how many tobacco blends are currently in the shop now?
The last I counted was 367. That's one for every day of the year, including a leap year.
Wow.
And then one extra.
Jeez, it is.
Kind of like that.
You can literally keep going and smoke and have
Smoke
a
a
different one every day.
Yeah, that was the goal, actually. I was supposed to do that last year. I was supposed to smoke one of each every day last year.
Somebody's got to test it. So.
And I got about 4 weeks in, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I gotta stop. I'm so tired. I just
couldn't
want
do
my
it anymore?
tobacco. No,
You smoke every day that you're here.
I do. I smoke every day.
All right, so-
Even when I'm not here, I smoke every day.
Usually she catches on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, talk about, because you guys have taken a different approach to selling your tobacco. Talk about how you came up with this system of the small jars.
Mm-hmm. The smeller jars?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I first started, Chris was kind of like, okay, you have this little area. Here's all the pipe stuff. We were still up front. And I noticed that I had a bunch of the tins in my own cellar. that were on the wall. And I noticed I had a bunch of stuff that was really good that wasn't selling here. So I brought my tin in, and I just wrote "smell me" on it or whatever, and I would just leave it out and make a tiny little display about this big, and my big jar, my biggest jar, just sitting there. And we noticed that these tins would start to sell.
Yeah.
Kind of
People
makes
get
sense,
Yeah, people can smell
Our
it.
biggest sellers were bulk, because people would spend the time to pop the lid off and smell it, pop the lid off and smell it. And so I thought, well, what if I start doing a weekly thing where once a week I'll feature a pipe on my little section, feature a pipe, feature a tobacco. It's got to be one that I have in my cellar. It's got to be one that I know is going to be good and favorable, mostly aromatics. So our biggest sellers here at the time. So I said, hey, let's do it. So, and then as we started thinking about going to the pipe room, Chris and I started to tweak the idea a little bit. Our Christmas party that year, before we came to the pipe room, I brought everything from my cellar that I had on the wall, and we just filled an entire thing, and tins were just starting to pick up and sell, and we just realized that it just makes sense because people want to see and smell their tobacco if they're unsure about it.
Yeah.
So Chris and I put our brains together and decided, based off of my cellar, in my cellar, I put all my stuff in mason jars when I open it, and I actually print a label to make it look like it's the tin.
Okay, yeah.
So based off of how my cellar was designed, I told him, I said, I can do this. I can send you the picture. I have the pictures already up or whatever. And so he said, well, should we do it with the whole room? And I said, I think so. I think we should. And so
I think it's a brilliant, absolutely brilliant idea.
Thank you. It took a lot of work.
Well, that's what I say. It was a huge undertaking.
I mean, we've got almost 300 tins available to smell before you purchase. 300 smeller jars.
Yeah.
And I opened every single one of them, ripped off every little piece, or took a chunk of whatever was, the ribbon, and put it in there, and slapped a sticker on top of it, and we go through pretty regularly. Actually, on Monday, we'll go through, we'll redo, because we've got all the tins sitting back there.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go through, we'll check for mold, or any dryness, or just if I notice that the profile has changed from just sitting, because the jars aren't airtight. They're tiny.
Yeah.
So we'll go through and we'll switch it out so that people get the idea of what you're going to get when you open a fresh tin.
Nice.
So
That is excellent.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
really
beautiful.
a fantastic idea. Kudos to you for coming up with that.
You're like the only store that does that.
it was
Literally the only store.
It was a huge leap of faith. We didn't know how it would be received, and it was a big investment. So
Sure,
for Chris to give me the green light to do that, it speaks volumes. He's a wonderful businessman, and he has faith in the things that I do. So I couldn't do half of the stuff that I've done here without him just being like, all right, do it.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's take this jump.
One thing for sure, as a pipe smoker, I know where anybody around opens up a can, the first thing everybody asks for is, let me smell.
Yeah, let me
I mean,
smell.
it really is. I mean, that's part of the pipe community.
Yeah.
And we love to, hey, smell this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, hey, that smells great. I'm going to get that. It's probably the easiest sell
Exactly.
in the world, instead of just grabbing it. Well, what is this? Well, it's got Virginia.
It says it's got this and this and this and this.
Okay.
And then you spend all that time on the internet researching it, like,
Well, we already did that for you. I mean,
yeah.
each one of our tags, and that was another thing that I did too, is each one of our tags has the ingredients for everything that's in that specific tin. I mean, that's 360 tags.
Yep.
And I looked up the ingredients for every single one of them. So what we were trying to do was, when you think about the pipe community, you really think about three things that comes to mind of a pipe smoker. You think about taste, room note, and tin note.
Yeah.
So how can we, Mr. President,
There's the president of our Chicago Pipe Club walking in.
how can we help sell based off of those three things? And the tin note part was easy enough. The room note part comes when I, smoking whatever it is in that room.
Right.
And people love it,
No, it makes all the sense in the world. No question about it. It definitely, I can understand how and why you guys are moving a lot more tobacco, because it's just the easiness of opening up a jar and,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, or so right away, I mean, because if somebody buys a tin the old way without knowing what it is, you pour it, you smoke it right away, like, this stinks.
Yeah.
You
well,
just
how many-
spent, 15, 20, 30 bucks on something you can.
Well, how many
Done.
times
You're
have we
pissed
been
off.
sitting around, our pipe club meetings, and somebody comes in with a tin, and they like open it and they're like, if you guys want this, you can have it, because I tried it, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It
Right.
wasn't for me.
So at least we can try to eliminate a little bit of the mystery.
Yeah.
Well, it's a turn off to people. To
Yeah.
some people, like, I bought this, I bought that. And you know what? They can actually be turned off to the industry itself, to the hobby, should I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, I tried so many, and, I'm just not enjoying it.
Yeah,
You know?
whatever we can do to curb that, to eliminate it. And our bulk selection is wonderful too, but to be able to bridge people who are mostly bulk buyers over to the tin stuff has been enormous as well. So we're starting
It's
to
a
see
big help.
but mostly bulk people starting to, be curious about tins because they can smell them, they can see it. New pipe smokers get really nervous because they don't know, is it a flake? Is there a crumble cake in there? Is it a ribbon cut? Is it shag? So now they can see it,
And people are fussy about that stuff, believe
Yeah,
it or not.
exactly.
They're fussy.
And you know what? I learned a lot too. It was a huge learning experience for me to go through and open a tin, smell it. I've smoked probably half the wall, but for me now to be able to say, okay, I've smoked this, or I've smelt it, I've seen it, I know what it is, I can better sell it. It was a no-brainer once we decided what we were going to do.
And you're also getting into your own blends too. So
Yeah.
you've been doing your own blends.
I think the
too.
last time we talked, we only had 2 or 3. We're up to, let's see. Well, we actually just released a brand new one last week called Grasshopper.
Ooh.
We're really excited about it. It's an aromatic. Yeah, so
Sounds
we've
minty.
got,
Oh.
what's in a grasshopper? That's right. What's a grasshopper dessert? Chocolate and mint.
Yeah. Nice.
So I worked on Grasshopper tirelessly. I smoked way more mint than I care to admit.
And I think you had a bunch of video chats with certain
Yeah,
Jeremy,
yeah.
right?
I give a big shout out to, of course, my dear friend Jeremy Reeves. He's the one, he's the one that really guided me through this, and I feel like it's one of the better blends that we finally put out. So, so we've got Hobbit's-Weed, Grasshopper, Mocha, Sweet English, 2 smokes, and I think 5 right now.
Okay.
So we're really excited about all
And
those blends.
And the Hobbit's-Weed is legit too. That is.
The Hobbit's-Weed has, quickly become one of our best-selling blends.
Yeah.
Across the board, and I'm really proud of it. It's
the
not my
Hobbit's-Weed is
blend.
excellent.
It's not my
Yeah.
blend. We blend it here, but it's not mine. But we made a little. I made a little.
Well,
tweak
it was
to it, but
wasn't it
McCallum.
McClellan that
McCallum.
used to do the Hobbit's-Weed, but then their factory closed.
Yeah.
And then they put the recipe out there if anybody.
yeah, and there's all different takes on
Yeah.
the recipe. You can swap out certain
Yeah.
things to make it kind of their own thing. So, but we love our Hobbit's-Weed. We're really proud of it. The Mocha is starting to grab a lot of traction. The Sweet English, the 2 smokes, I'm going to be actually readdressing
Okay.
pretty soon, actually based off of a lot of what Jeremy and I talked about.
Okay.
So he's, I'm going to be readdressing a couple of our blends, but I'm really excited about how they're doing. So
Oh, that's great
yeah, we have the
stuff.
Sweet English and the 2 smokes, so it'll be good.
Well, that gives you a lot of. It's not like you have a lot of downtime because
No.
you're the medic here too.
Yeah.
How's
Yes.
that been going for you? I mean,
It's funny because we get these waves
Yeah.
where I won't see an estate pipe or a pipe. I won't have a customer bringing a pipe in for 4 months, and then all of a sudden everybody needs a pipe fixed, and I'm right in the middle of that,
Okay.
which is good. But also, I was doing this too.
Right,
Yeah.
So
right,
I had
right.
about 15 customer pipes on my desk. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. And then a gentleman came in recently with 35 estate pipe.
Holy cow.
Thirty-
He wanted to sell the
35.
lot.
Wow.
Okay.
So I am currently working on just under 50 pipes right now.
Holy cow.
And it is
All right.
it is feast or famine with estate
Yeah.
pipes. So yeah. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm gonna go help out. But
Come
yeah,
back.
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
I'll
that.
come back and
Go
yeah,
take
we'll
care
talk
of the
about estate
customer.
pipes.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
Thanks,
a move
guys.
coming
Yeah.
back here shortly. Obviously, got to take care of the cash drawer
Yeah, I mean,
for the
it's-
place.
This is a fluid situation. They're running a business here, so
They are, and of course, that's what we do. It's live, so you never know what's going to happen, and we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know who's going to be the next guest.
live Ronnieisms too.
With a lot of riot.
I hope you have your glasses filled.
Well, yeah, definitely. I have to make a couple of mistakes so people can enjoy. We're not even. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah,
so is
so am
Kyle.
I.
I mean, I got to get my pipe lit up still. I haven't even done that. Everything's just happening so fast.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to light up a stick yet either, and I
Well,
gotta get
today's
one
a
of
pipe
those, so.
day. I hope you did bring
I
the pipe.
did not bring a pipe with me.
No, I'm gonna have to. Give
Last
you one
night
of my-
I started getting like a bit of a sore throat, so it was kind of one of those things where if I'm going to smoke today, I needed something light because
So what are you going to smoke? What are you
Something-
thinking?
A light. It'll probably be a light cigar.
There
I'd
goes
probably,
Jennifer. Look how fast that girl runs.
I'd probably go with like a Fuente, like a mild Fuente. Those are pretty light smokes.
Yeah.
Easy smokes. So
All right. We can do that for you. Not a problem. But you know what? I'm thinking maybe we can. Tim
and Kathy
Garrity
says,
there.
"Been good so far. No Ronnieisms."
So do I have to do one just for the good old times? I mean,
Well, no, it'll just
It's gonna
automatically
happen
come
natural.
out.
Trust
yeah,
me,
yeah.
it will. It
you don't
will.
have to force it. You just let it go. It'll eventually come out.
It always does. Like the doctors say, I have a busy mind, so I'm already into the sixth gear when I'm only hanging out in second, because I'm always going and thinking ahead of time, and it just doesn't come out naturally or right once in a while. But the funny thing is, everybody seems to know what I'm saying, no matter how bad I mess up.
It's one of those things, you mess up, but it's fun to see the mess up, because we understand what you're trying to get out, but.
It will happen, yes, Kathy. I know. Oh, Bruce, yeah. All right, glad you're keeping track, Kathy. Don't dump this on Kathy now, Bruce.
Well,
all right, you're giving up your job. I don't know about that.
I'm surprised Bruce is on, because we don't do gift-aways on this show, So, I mean, Bruce doesn't have a chance to win today, so.
I know. There is no Stump the Chooch question, because it's not set up that way. But there is a Stump the Chooch shirt.
Yes.
And it could be yours for only $15, and it's not bad.
Come down and get it.
Yeah, or order it. Let us know. We'll figure out a way how to get that to you.
DM us, and we can work something out for you.
Yeah, as you know, and Cousin Frank is going to put out swag out there so you guys can see it, so I don't have to do this all the time. It's a there it is. Ronnie is a
there's it is.
Great Lake Smoke Show hat.
It's not a Smoke the Chooch hat. Jeez, there it is.
There you go. We got
See, told you it wouldn't be long before he
there
came
out. There you
out.
go, Kathy. There you go. Kathy, you got it. Bruce, are you counting? Look at that. Who needs that beautiful patch? And, again, we also have a sticker here. So $10 for the patch, $2 for the sticker, $15 for Stump the Chooch shirt. And I guess I should have one out in case people want to do that every now and then, because we still have at least 2 more hours. Let's show the audience, and since I can't be here, they can get a David Blanco special Chooch number 9. How you doing? Everybody's walking in. There you go, folks. That's a great shirt.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Great conversation. Again, it supports the crew to get things going and bring a special event to a place near you. Hopefully we can travel and get things to your location so we can do it live in person. We'd love to have you come and visit us. Mm-hmm. And, we're winding down the year there, Kyle. We really are. We're winding down the year. Yeah. We might get one more event in if our good friend and sponsor from Briar 911 at his new lounge in Rockford.
Well, no, we have another one event. It will be here in December for a special event here.
You did it. Okay.
I didn't say what it is, but there'll be an event.
Do you have a date on that? Do you have a date? Because
we're
busy guys.
There is a date. I can't give that away yet because the owner hasn't given that away yet. But yes, there is a specialized event going to be happening sometime in December down here.
Bruce is complaining. He said, I could have ironed it. Really, Bruce?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, you are going to really.
Here, watch this.
Look how ironed that is.
Yeah, look. See, the wrinkles are gone.
Yeehaw. Wow. Bruce hits us hard on iron products now. Wow. Man, what else can we do wrong?
He wants
here?
everything pristine. I mean, there's no pleasing him.
No, I don't know. Except when he wins. Then he's happy. Then he's always happy. But 2022 is going to be a game changer. Yes, it is. And look who it is. Our wonderful. You know what? Do you want to jump on, buddy? Look at this. Holy cow.
This is Tim Garrity's birthday.
Show him there.
And he's given away the Missouri Meerschaum corncob pipes.
Diplomat?
For his birthday. Look at that thing.
The Riverboat Gambler pipe that he's given away to the Chicago pipe people.
Here.
My God, Tim, this is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to smoke it or keep it as a collector's item.
Gosh.
Or maybe I'll buy another one. I'll smoke that and keep that clean. You think so? Because I hate to even smoke it, but I do want to smoke it. That's awesome. Dude, Nice choice.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is awesome. Thank you.
We're going to
Tim.
get you on. We're going to talk about Tim
Yeah.
Garrity and his
That's-
birthday.
That's the
is coming up.
president of the Chicago Pipe Club there for his birthday.
Yes.
Just giving away gifts. He's that
Wow.
type of guy. He's a great guy.
Always thinking. He's really supports the club. Always trying to keep the Chicago Pipe Club at its best and growing members. If you too are interested in becoming a Chicago Pipe Club member, you can be anywhere around the world, in the country, anywhere. Don't matter. If you're interested, reach out to us. Go to our website, or you can contact us right here on the show. I'm the vice president. Bob is a board member. We can definitely get you hooked up and be prepared for the show of 2022. The Chicago Pipe Club show will happen in 2022. Put it this way, folks. The only way it's not going to happen is if our governor at the time stops us. Other than that, we're putting it all out there. We will have a show. Tim's going to come on and talk about it a little later, so I don't want to steal his thunder.
Well, here's another awesome thing about the Chicago Pipe Club too. Is like if you are interested and have never smoked a pipe, you can come down here. The graciousness of the president of the Pipe Club, he has actual little kits that he's put together with a small pipe, a little tobacco, a tamper and stuff for you to get you started to kind of see if it's for you or not, so you can try it without any financial, loss to the situation.
Absolutely. I mean, and we're always looking for members. It is a pipe community. We believe that we are the largest pipe club show in the world. Usually we have 350 tables, all right, vendors, and I think we put in 16,000 people over a weekend, and that's on any given show. So basically, we feel that we're the largest, the biggest. We're centrally located in the country, so basically the entire U.S. comes to the middle. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice.
All right, we got some more giveaways on the
President
show.
of the Pipe Club gave
So,
us some
folks,
pipes
we
to give
got a
away.
bag for more giveaways on Smoke the
Chooch.
Indeed. That will happen on Tuesday night. We've got a fantastic show. We got Sean Williams from Cohiba.
Yeah, the
is going to
Cohiba
be
ambassador.
on. And Sean is well respected in the industry, brings a lot of knowledge, and we are really looking forward to having him on the show. It's the first time we actually will have a representative from Cohiba on itself.
Yep,
So
yep.
we're excited about that. We're looking forward to it. Very difficult guy to get on because of his travels and all, but it's going to bring a lot of interest. And we got Jeff over there figuring out how he can plug into when he comes into studio. He always wants to listen because he sits across in the audience and he shouts things across because he can't hear things. And look, he makes his way in. What a conniver, but what a great guy. Jeff Wright, folks, one of our good friends, big supporter, been smoking for a long time. Welcome. How you doing there, big man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
And now that you're here, we're doing great.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Hold on. Should I lift my pants a little higher here?
Yeah, it's
Rocky
getting
just
deep.
did a load. I'm stepping on him.
Getting deep.
So what are you smoking, by the way, today?
Actually, I decided to treat myself, though I've never had one before, and I'm having an Opus X.
Oh,
no
nice.
way.
Yes, way.
Oh, man, I should have taken up your offer when you said so.
I said I would. I offered to give you a cigar.
Yeah, I get it.
Alan's
Opus X,
smoking
though.
one.
So he's smoking the one that you offered me?
Yeah.
Wow, it's stiff. Wow, man, oh, man. See, I was being nice. I didn't want you to spend money on me, but,
I'm more than willing to do that, though, buddy. What are friends for?
We're good friends, so thank you very much. Thank you. Maybe after the
I heard
show.
you guys doing Stump the Chooch now.
Smoke the Chooch.
Smoke the Chooch.
We're not stumped no more because of our David Blanco sponsorship. He does have a cigar, the number 9, and he calls it the Chooch.
Yep.
So that is
Smoke
how
the Chooch.
Smoke the Chooch now came from Stump the Chooch.
Yes.
And basically, Stump the Chooch was basically a Cousin Frank question.
game show.
History. It's a game show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a history of
But
the
that's
day.
still going on, right?
Oh, every Tuesday night,
Yeah.
absolutely. And he tries to stump us every time. He does a good job, but we did nail him Tuesday night. We put him in his place. No question about it. We had a good time. But it is now Smoke. Thank you, David Blanco of Blanco Cigars, sponsoring that show. We're having a lot of fun.
Chooch.
Smoke the
Yeah,
Chooch,
I like
number 9. Number 9 indeed. So,
So your
wait,
partner.
hold on. What about the Opus X? Let's talk about
It's
it.
a nice cigar. As at least for me, most cigars I light up, that first quarter inch is kind of a little rough and
Sure.
and weird, but this smoothed out. You know what? It's a very full-bodied cigar, but it's on the lighter side. You know what I mean? It's full of flavor and whatnot, but it's
yeah.
not overpowering with, I don't know, just with all the other aspects. You know how some cigars, it's like you're smoking a cigar with a little bit of carpet rolled in, you know?
Yeah, definitely get it. What's your palate? Break it down for me because you have a fantastic palate.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not getting, my nose is a little clogged. This may have not been my best choice of days
okay,
to
all
do
right.
it, so I'm not really going to be able to give you a good description.
Fair enough. I totally understand because when the sinuses and the nostrils are not happening.
I am enjoying the hell out of it.
Well, that's good. That's good. Even under the circumstances that
That's right.
schnoz is not happening.
Well,
there.
it was good there for a while, but I don't know. I think I got a little bit of the dog.
Oh, you got
I have a
the
little
allergies.
allergy.
Yes, I know. When
okay.
you come to the studio, I know that Addison gets a little bit to you. Maybe the
I
cat.
love that
don't know.
dog, though.
Yeah, she's a cute little dog. She is a pain in the
Little?
ass, but she's good. She's good.
Well, you know,
She's a pain in the
she's lovable.
pain in the rear.
She is lovable, indeed, but she's got to be the center of attraction.
Well,
Very
as
jealous dog.
many dogs are.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we see Rocky. Look at him. Kids are all over him. He's become the household dog of the place. You know, he's definitely sniffing everybody around. He almost ate one of the hats. You know, was chewing on the microphone. You know, so
That's what dogs do.
they do. They like to chew.
And
They
that's
like
a
to
young
chew.
dog, too.
Yeah, that's all. What, 5 months? Did she say?
Yeah, 5.
I think it's
6
5 months.
Yeah,
something
five
like that.
months, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but so I.
So I see that your brother and your cousin are not participating in this.
Correct.
Oh,
Well, it's hard for them to be down there because they really would be absolutely doing nothing, sitting in the
Right.
eye, taking in 80
yeah,
degree
doesn't
weather.
make a whole lot of sense.
Exactly. Kyle and I here, where it opens up 2 seats for people to sit down and talk and know what's happening here in the lounge. It's just basically just a big hangout session.
So you know
and
what we
talking.
need now is we need that remote camera to be able to go around and
Well,
kinda
Kyle's
shoot
got
the
something
whole
going
place.
on now. He just figured something out on his phone where he can actually walk around, and the screen is going to be a split screen, right, Kyle? Talk a little bit about
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to do it when there's only 2 of us here, but when we previewed it at Blanco's event, so we had the guest on, and then we had Frank going around videographing everything else, and it was a split screen on.
How
the
was that,
thing.
by the way? I didn't even had a chance to talk
You
to
haven't
you
looked
guys.
at it yet, huh?
No, when I was trying to show you on
Gotta
my
put him on his
on
spot.
my when I was trying to show you on the telephone, although it had been displaced, was whenever your show is on now, an icon comes up on my phone screen
Okay.
saying the show's here.
Well, that's
on
good.
now.
Well, that's
Dude,
what
so
we
you
do.
won't-
I
shouldn't
know.
miss us
It's
then.
a riot.
That's exactly. It comes down and says, a live show is happening, and we have a countdown. 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Even Sean's show right now, by the hour, anyone who follows it could tell you exactly to the second when we're ready to come on. So
that's pretty
That's
cool.
a good item set up for everybody to know what's happening.
So does everybody know that we're having basically like a trunk show here for Savinelli and
yes,
for
we've been pushing it out.
Peterson? I actually bought a pipe.
So yeah, what did you buy? I mean, I know what you
I-
bought, but
look
tell the audience about what they can get here?
I bought. It's a new Peterson line. Well, I'll tell you what. Give me 1 second. I'll go get the pipe.
Sure.
Yeah, you got not just 1 second. You got the rest of the show. So figure it all out. And hey, I like this glass. Look at this glass, folks. Look at that. To me, that's like
No, it's the Jack
that's
Daniels.
Jack Daniels, perfect glass. Look at that face of his. So you must be drinking something good too, which I haven't seen yet. So maybe.
Yeah,
Kyle will get
we're drinking a little bit of Glengoyne 10-year-old Scotch, and if you'd like some, I'd be happy to pour you some.
When you leave again, that will be the first stop you can do for
So
me. And Kyle, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give it to Kyle because he's closer.
So the pipe is they're from their new Heritage line.
Okay.
And it's called Army Heritage, but it's basically a bulldog shape.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So is this the one you mentioned earlier, right? The Army to me?
Yeah, and the reason
No,
it's
not the
a
Army.
little
That's not
bit
the one you wanted.
smaller bowl,
Give
but
that to you over there. I saw it
I've been
around.
buying a lot of smaller bowl pipes of late. Not a lot, but mostly because they're for commutes.
Yep.
Because
it's not your style because you're a big bowl guy.
Yeah, I know, but you get in the car. It's wintertime. You're going to drive 20 minutes. It's kind of dumb to fill an hour an hour of pipe. And then, and it's okay. I mean, I'm
great
okay with putting a pipe out and
beautiful
relighting it, but
Yeah.
it's a nice pipe. I love the caps, these new
Yes.
caps that they're
Yeah.
doing on everything.
They make them even more classic.
Yeah, no, it's a nice pipe. What the hell?
I like it. So what are you going to smoke in it? Are you going to even smoke it tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
Got to break it in with something.
I still got.
Ace of Spades. I think Tim's going to tell him to do that.
Ace of Spades. Yeah. See.
I couldn't see it right away.
It's, as Tim would say, everybody needs Ace of Spades in their collection.
Gee, gee.
I'm smoking Ace of Spades as soon as I get it, Mr. Tim.
I wouldn't want to ghost my pipe with that stuff.
Oh, man. Oh, Captain Buzzkill. Look at that. Well, I can hear
I'm
him
just
saying,
teasing.
what are you going to put in there? Captain Black in there next? I mean, there you go. Oh, we got to get an ashtray
It's right
here.
behind you.
Right
there,
behind
Jeff.
you, big man. You can
Right
see that.
behind
No,
you.
not in your. Don't put it in your box.
Yeah.
We got to get an ashtray for the table if we get a chance.
I will take care of that.
Yeah, when you get a chance. Thank you. But other than that, so
And because it's our fearless leader's birthday, he handed us all brand new
isn't that
Yeah.
really? I mean, that is really.
Missouri Meerschaum Riverboat Gambler model.
Yeah.
I did not know that's what he got when we had Phil Morgan the other night on the show, and he was talking to Phil about it. I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, you
but-
had Phil Morgan on again.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah,
it was past
and
Tuesday.
his wife Shannon, and I mean not his wife, his daughter.
You're
And,
not doing us any favors by not listening to our show.
Well, you know what? I do have a job and other
no,
responsibilities. And I never watch sports on TV because I can't speak for everybody else, but I never have time.
Yeah.
Well, I think that excuse doesn't work in our show because we are
That's true.
24/7. You can get us on. Tell us we can get us on Facebook, YouTube, and
It's
Twitch
true,
live.
and I have-
And then tell us, folks, if you don't want to even watch the show, but you want to listen to it in the car, on the bus, in the train, where can they find
It's
us?
true.
Anywhere you can get a podcast, we're on that.
Well,
format.
and I have found YouTube to be really convenient for watching your show.
There you go.
There you go.
See?
So
Although I do prefer participating in those shows, if for no other reason just to mess with Cousin Frank on Stump the Chooch.
Well, you always like stumping the chooch anyway. I mean, Frank gives it to you and gives it to you hard for sure. He likes to
Well,
mess you
but
up.
I'm good at.
Giving it right back.
I'm also good at trivia.
Well,
Yeah.
you and Tim are definitely, him as the history historian specialist, and we usually do a history question.
Right.
I think Frank's going to have to get away from that because, the history doesn't really bring in the younger crowd, but music
No.
does, and other
Music would be fine.
Yep, that would be very
Category.
good. But we're trying to bring the younger millennials into the age group here, like the 25 to 45 age group. So we.
So let
gotta-
me ask you this: Are you allowed to give away tobacco besides pipes?
If we had tobacco to give away, yes, we can. We'll make that
Well, maybe
a
we
stump
could-
to
yeah.
church.
Well,
you know.
we may be tiptoeing a fine line on there.
Why?
Because according to the government and anything, you're not supposed to give away tobacco for free.
Oh, that's right. You have to.
It has to have a dollar amount.
So if we put a-
it could
if-
even be 50 cents.
Yeah.
If we put a penny
But
on it,
paraphernalia and stuff is where we're at. I would probably say we'll have to steer clear of tobacco and tobacco
Yeah, I
products.
forgot all about that.
our government is killing us.
Yeah, they are killjoys. In so many regards.
No, Kathy, that's not a Ronnieism. Please, come on, give me a break. God, I'm feeling all this daggers and knives in
but
my
he's
back.
right though. It's Phil's daughter, not his wife.
I get it. Wow, man, I feel like I can't even talk no more.
I saw a funny thing today on my way here. I stopped to put gas in the car. And you know how the pump has got the price for the gas
Yeah.
once it's pumping and rolling
Yeah.
on there?
I
There's
did
a
that.
sticker about this big that said, it was a Joe Biden with his finger pointed saying, I did that.
I saw.
I
I've
like
seen
that.
lots of those around lately. Well, he did. I mean, our prices here in Chicagoland, it is getting out of control.
Yeah, I had to drive up to Wisconsin this week to pick up a piece of equipment.
You filled up over there.
$1.09. Or
No,
not
no,
$1.09,
no,
excuse
no,
me,
no,
$3.09.
I did $3.
60
the
cents,
other day.
basically 60 cents a gallon cheaper than here.
So on these other pipes, what other pipes have caught your eye here at the show? What's one of your other favorite pipes?
Oh, well, the entire Peterson Sherlock Holmes line, I love all those pipes.
Okay.
I don't own them all, but I love them.
I'm a very big Peterson and 7Ellie collector.
But
That's a
if
big
you're
part of.
if you're gonna buy factory pipes, those two brands are.
We're up to see Santa Claus tonight.
Gonna see Santa,
All right.
Jennifer and the
Sit there.
girls, and
Put it-
Rocky's gonna see
Put
Santa.
a good word in with the big man for
Yeah,
me.
no coal, please. Tell him I've been a good boy. Tried real hard. Ask my wife. Those are my
No.
two favorite lines. Be honest with you.
I love those. I'll be honest with you. I have a real thing for it's just the perfect pipe. The Peterson 303 system pipes,
Oh, yeah.
rusticated P-lip.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
my.
I like the P-lip.
I like
I
those.
like the P-lip,
There's guys out there that don't like it. I actually enjoy it. I think it does give a cooler smoke.
It
to-
does.
to that.
It if especially if the bend is just right on it, because if it's sitting just above your tongue and far enough away from the roof of your mouth, because that's the one downside. If it is close to the roof of your mouth, you potentially could scorch yourself
Yeah.
a little bit, but I have never found that to happen. So
No, I don't have any issues with a P-lip. I mean, I hear stories, but I'm like, are they really smoking it right? What's going on? It makes no.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
it
I don't
depends
know.
the type of tobacco they put into it. Too.
Sure.
I
mean,
think that's
if they-
really the biggest problem.
If you put a
issue.
heavy aromatic into it that's
or
extremely wet.
or if you're huffing on straight Virginia, which they tend to burn really hot, and yeah, no, you're right. But I mean,
So, what is your favorite pipe that you have in your collection? Do you have one to claim?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is
It's like saying what's your favorite
You
kid?
don't really have that many to choose from.
I have a Paul Winslow pickaxe. That's probably my favorite pipe.
What year is that?
I don't know. It's probably from the early 2000s.
Okay, all right.
It's interesting colored because it's not brown. There's a little bit of brown in it, but it's kind of got a gray and some streaks of some white in it, and it's just I love that shape, because it actually kind of fills your whole hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I like a bowl that I can really get a good grip on. I don't
Did
like
you
the
see
small
that
ones.
one really big Peterson they got over there? I mean, it's a handful. It's almost
And you
shaped
didn't buy it?
like an old. I showed it to Alan. I said, "That's your pipe, buddy."
And he didn't buy it. Alan
No.
didn't buy a pipe yet.
No.
Oh, man. We got to talk to Alan about this. Look, he's just drinking like ignoring me. I know he hears me. Yeah, I'll
And he's
see
giving you the look.
what Alan? Where did Alan go? But, and since we talked about your favorite pipe, what about your favorite tobacco? I know
Oh, come
you
on,
come in
there's
with
so
I
many.
I know. Give me a top 5. Let's put it
top
that way.
5,
Because you walk around with dirty cans every time.
You're
you
right,
come
I
in.
do. Let's see, Captain Earl's 10 Russians. Comey's Cask 11, but the stuff that comes in the tins, not the bulk. The stuff that says British strength on it.
Okay.
What else?
My wife's saying hello in the background.
The Ronnie's wife, Teresa, there, firing up her stick.
Firing up her third stick of the day.
Are you really
Third
on number
stick.
3?
No, she's on 2. I'm counting and watching. You're right in
Now,
front of me, kid.
for a more basic tobacco,
Light it up again.
I tell you what, I really like C&D's Star of the East.
Okay.
I'm a big Balkan guy, and I love the taste of the Orientals with a lot of Kia. Let's see, what else? I smoke some really weird stuff, too. There's one that I know most people would not smoke, and because it smells like its name. It's called.
What the hell is that?
It's a tobacco called Old Court.
Old Court.
Yeah, it's a C&D tobacco, and it kind of smells like a musty old court when you smoke it.
Well, that doesn't-
Like an oil?
No, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it other than it's kind of musty, and it's strong as hell,
Okay.
too. But it's
Got a lot of Kia in there? Or?
no, it's mostly burley, but
Okay.
But I don't know how it was. It's not actually treated or anything, but it smells like somebody had it under the floorboards of their house for a year.
and you like that?
I do. It's
man,
it's unique.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
unique.
Think about how the Gwaithen, the Irish X, the X tobaccos, those burleys that are rolled into ropes and are so
Okay.
strong that take the polish off your car.
It's like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, oh man, that's and they got more nicotine than just about anything.
Well, you like a strong smoke.
I do.
That is definitely your.
I mean, not everything, but yeah, I do.
But that's your favorites, definitely. Bruce says the same thing. He what's that, Bruce? He says, "Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, are you guys really? There's three Ronnieisms. Oh, come on, man.
What Ronnieisms are we referring to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're going to say everything. Every time I open my mouth, it's going to be Ronnieism from now on. Boy,
Well, it's about right. I mean,
oh, Kyle, too. Listen to this, man. Wow, I'm getting slayed
but
here.
this is you. I mean, this is what makes the show. It's the Ronnie.
All right.
So
I'll
it
come
keeps
up
the
with some
audience
more.
engaged.
All right, you keep counting, folks. Maybe, you know what? Maybe. That's,
Did you ever tell everybody what they used to call you when you were a kid?
There was a few
It's not
names.
really a Ronnieism, though. And he doesn't want anybody to know it, so I better not say it.
I don't even remember at this point. I'm getting old.
Yeah, well, you know. Whistle Dick Pecorini?
Oh, ease.
No, never had that one. No. No, I never really did hear that one. I thought that was...
I just made it up, so.
you see? Now, audience think that might attach, but it won't because it's not a nice one.
Why? I wish I could teach. Never mind.
You wish you
Oh,
had
boy.
one. I get
Hey,
it.
come
There
on. That's a
you
great
go.
way to impress the girls.
Well, when you
Look
well,
at whistles.
Put it this way, Pecorini, if you take the 3, it's Peck.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
So when you call
You don't
Big
have to
Peck,
take that.
There you go.
Oh,
You
boy.
know, there,
All
you
right.
know, it's
We're getting
still
off
good.
track here. Let's get
It's
back to
all
the
right.
pipes
It's-
and tobacco.
It's
This
good.
is-
So, let's see. Last couple tobaccos that I would easily throw onto that list would be the Seattle Pipe Club.
Plum? Which one?
Well, the plum pudding.
Yep.
That's
Or
one
the-
of my favorites, though.
Or
I have to
the
admit.
or grouped in with that would be the the reserve one and the bourbon barrel one.
Oh, they had the new one.
The one that
special
just came
edition.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bourbon barrel one. Have you had any of that?
I have not tasted that one yet.
Oh, it even comes with a hunk of barrel stave in it.
I actually have a can I picked up, and it's like I'm cellaring it. Let's put it that way. That and along with about
Don't
another.
cellar it too long.
GLP's
Why? It's all right.
GOP's Gaslight is another one.
GOP Gaslight.
P's
Okay.
Gaslight.
All righty.
They're all a lot of Kia blends for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm an English guy.
Well, again, you walk around with your little tobacco bag. and what do
Which,
you got,
by the
20
way,
or 30 in there?
there's-
When are you going to bring out
I
the
did.
beautiful birthday
I
leather
used it
one?
when my wife and I went out to
Colorado?
Denver a couple weeks
Okay.
ago. The small bag stayed here. The big bag was packed. It had
You transferred everything
oh
from the small
yeah,
bag?
and then some.
Oh, man, but you were there for a week. How many?
I
he traveled with probably 50, right?
Yes,
Would you say those
variety is the
50 were-
spice of life. I never smoked the same blend twice in one day. That actually sometimes
So if you
even
smoke
twice in 1 week.
4 or 5 different blends a day, and you're there for a week,
They're all different.
It's 35, but you went out with 50 plus. What were you thinking? I mean, look at all that,
I had to fill the bag.
had to fill the bag.
So Bruce
Unbelievable.
Bruce is asking a question. Has anyone tried the Steve Saka cigar that was made with the pipe tobacco?
We
And,
have.
Yeah, me and Ronnie both have had the pleasure when we were at the PCA this past summer to smoke. We had a couple
Stillwell.
of them. The Stillwell Star Series, but they have.
I want to
they
try
have
one of those.
Four blends on it. They have the aromatic, the navy, the English.
The English
and then
and
the
Navy are
fourth
the ones
one
I wanna
is
try.
escaping me.
Latakia one.
I can't remember the name of that, but I've had the aromatic and the navy blend.
How'd you like it?
The fantastic smokes, really were.
We had 3 out of the
when we
4.
had them, they weren't quite fermented and cellared out yet, so they were still a little bit wet as a cigar would go. But it still smoked good. It was a very good blend. Now that they have officially aged out and fermented properly. We have Frank and Bob on the case down in Florida to pick up
That
boxes.
Corona
of those,
should be there this week.
so that we
I
can
wonder
officially
how long
try it.
it'll be before our buddy here gets some.
If
Chris
they didn't
gets some.
order, and I can tell you, the order went in at PCA in Las Vegas in July. If you did not order at that point, you're probably looking about a year away.
Okay.
Because they're backlogged because of obviously what's going
Demand.
on. With
He sold out his cigars at the PCA.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
a good place to be.
Yeah, he sold out all his cigars there.
to all the
yeah.
retailers that were there. The problem he's having is trying to get it over here. Obviously, the ones that he did get, he did not release until it was aged at his warehouse first, and little by little he's
Makes
sending
sense.
out.
I
And
mean, you know
he's
what?
actually going out in events. He's down in Florida, I think, this weekend. But I could tell you, Bruce, if you get any of them whatsoever, Grand Slam.
Yes,
Slam.
and Bruce, it is hard to imagine Saka ever making anything that isn't good because
He's a
all
genius.
his blends are really
Yeah,
good.
I
Like
mean-
when we were in Florida, we had that Sobra Mesa from him. That was absolutely a fantastic smoke.
Yes.
It was really a really great smoke.
I don't know what I can tell you. If you find
I'm
it
looking
anywhere
I'm looking
whatsoever,
forward to trying one.
Any 4 is a Grand
I was-
Slam.
I thought I saw them on one of the.
They're retailed. I think. What's the retail? You can get
I
them
think
on
Smoking Pipes or
Mountain Smoke. No,
somebody. One of the.
he's got them out there. One of the retailers does have them internet. You can order through online. I don't know which one it is, top of my head. Do a little research, Bruce, or the rest of you, if you want a fantastic cigar smoke with absolutely
Pipe tobacco.
palate blend. This is the start of again an amazing joint forces
Yep.
with Cornel and Deal.
Cornelia and Deal? What did you say?
Cornell.
Cornell
Cornel.
and Deal.
Deal.
It's the accent. That's really not Iranianism. It's just an accent issue.
That's a name issue, of course, always, Ronnie.
Unbelievable. So if you get hold of it, I mean, they came together and truly put out 4 incredible cigars. And this is the crossover, I think, of the cigar and pipe tobacco industry. I think he's got it. I'm telling you,
I'm looking forward to trying one. When I heard about him, I thought, oh, man, that's a great idea. I mean, I have a few tobaccos. I have some Billy Budd at home that I smoke occasionally, which has got some cigar leaf in it, you know, in my pipe. And I've smoked, there's another one that C&D does. Smoked a couple.
Kathy, that's not number 5. Go ahead.
Key Largo, I think, was another one that they did that had some
Well, Rocky
cigar
Patel
leaf.
came out with one.
Well, that wasn't a cigar blend. That was
No.
a pipe tobacco blend. So,
Pipe tobacco.
so
industry.
yeah,
Where,
yeah.
but I'm just saying that now we're going the other way.
Yeah.
You know, having cigars with some
Yeah.
pipe tobacco
Oh,
in it
yeah.
would be.
Well, I can tell you this: when I had that aromatic, and I was smoking, walking between interviews at the PCA. I mean, I literally had people like, stopping and looking around because they swear they were like looking for the pipe smoker in the show, and I'm puffing away on my cigar, and I'm basically telling them like, no, it's the Stillwell Star.
Let me ask you, since you've smoked one, did it remind you of like an acid cigar?
No
No
way.
No. It
No.
was literally
No way.
if I took any like the tobacco blends and it just
It
rolled it,
really
in a leaf.
reminded you of
Yes.
a
Yeah.
pipe tobacco.
Right.
I could personally say I felt like I was smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
My palates. Yeah. I mean, it was
Well, I got to
delicious.
try that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It
is
was-
definitely going to be a good one, man.
It was
No question
definitely a
about it.
different experience. It really was. I mean, to have that type of tobacco in a cigar form was absolutely amazing.
We were like one of the first to try it that day, and we sat down and had Steve Saka on an interview, and we did a show. And if you look at our podcast, you can see the show itself. And we told Steve right there and then, because he asked us. He's actually a pipe smoker. He actually is a pipe smoker, too.
Which would make sense.
And we said, Steve, and all 4 of us said, you have a winner here. You really have a winner. Are you sure? He was really not believing it.
Apprehensive,
He
huh?
really was. It was like he was nervous about going into this. And we told him up and down, I said, no question about it. When we weren't blowing smoke up his ass, by no means. We were just telling the truth.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
he
they're
came
not
out-
good like anything else. They're not going to be for everybody. You
No.
know, just like
No,
acid
no.
cigars aren't for everybody.
Right, right.
No, you're not. You can have your blonde anywhere, but
Well,
Yeah,
but
well,
unfortunately, the Drew Estate, acid.
Hey, my daughter just
Cuba
started
Cuba is the
smoking
best.
smoking cigars, and that's how I got her kind of started. Okay, I'm guilty, but I gave her a Cuba Cuba, and I
It's
said,
the
"Honey, try this."
#1 selling cigar in the world.
Is it really?
Number one selling cigar
yes,
in
it
the
is.
world.
It
I
is.
had no idea.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
actually, the Cuba Maduro is mine.
But that's where everyone tends to start with that, that
Right.
infused flavored cigar, and that's
Well,
what,
I've always a purist until a friend of mine handed me one and say, "I know you're gonna just try it,"
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I mean, for what it is, you know."
It's just not
For
my
what it
thing.
is.
For what it is. As you guys might be able to tell, our main #1 host here is not a big fan of flavored cigars. He likes real tobacco.
I like the way you say that.
and,
I like
and,
that.
and you
Real
know,
stuff.
You
guys.
know what? Although this also allows me to bust his stones because when it comes to pipe tobacco,
He's the complete opposite.
he smokes foofy stuff.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Like you, I'll smoke the Ace of Spades.
Wait! I don't smoke that.
No.
No. I'll smoke other stuff.
No, I'm
Yeah.
teasing.
I
I know
mean-
you.
Of course you
I
tease
know
me.
you smoke
You know me
Englishes and straight tobaccos, but you do smoke some aromatics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's an aromatic pipe
Yeah.
smoker. I mean,
but
'cause
honestly,
you
right now, I'll smoke. I can smoke just about everything right now.
you've had my berry cobbler. You've had
Yes.
the pure and simple. You've
Good
had
stuff.
my Manhattan that I made for you. You've had the.
And I'm all over the place. It's not. I'm not set.
There's a
into
couple
one
aromatics I
whatsoever.
smoke, but be honest with you, if I were to nail it down, I would say I don't really think of it as an aromatic, but Navy. It's anything with rum in it, I usually pretty fond of.
Rum or bourbon. My two
You
things.
can't go wrong with that. No question about it.
By the way, I was getting ready to sign off here. Would you guys
Okay.
like some scotch?
You
we'll
don't
not
have to
turn
ask
it down.
twice. Yes, indeed.
All right.
That's a great way of leaving. Don't you love a guest that leaves and's going to bring you something to drink really worth the while? So, yeah, I mean, and that's a great glass, man.
Well,
That's
you
a
know
great
what?
glass.
It should be known that I do love you guys. so.
Yeah.
Yes, I love you too. Not in a romantic way.
Savage.
Savage. Oh, Bruce has a silly question.
Oh, silly question. All right, Bruce.
Go for
Before
it.
Jeff goes, hurry up. Write the question down. Go ahead. We're waiting. Jeff's got to go.
Bated breath here. And
Anybody else out there want to ask some questions? You certainly can. We're looking forward to questions and participate back and forth with you guys. We're going to have Chris, the owner of Arlington, if he has a moment. Hello, Chris.
he's not paying attention.
Yeah, we'll get Jeff to
I'll
go get
shag
him
him.
out there.
All right, gentlemen, continue on.
Yes. All right. Well, you're not getting. Oh, ask him. Here's a question.
Oh, silly question. Asking if you wanted scotch. That was a silly
Oh,
question.
that was a silly question. It was, Bruce. You never have to ask this crowd
Scotch
twice.
isn't the question. That is the answer.
Anyway, Jeff Rice here at Chicago Pipe Club, a board member, and really just a great guy overall.
Oh man, we gotta figure out this lighting here. You're getting a nice glare over here.
I like to be glaring. Is it okay? Especially when I go in the back.
Not
Whoa,
just
look at that.
joshing
I
you.
got the lights from
Oh,
above
yeah.
checking me out, man. Woo! It's all good. So, yeah, we got Bill Haggerty. We're going to call him over in a little bit also. Hello, Bill. Are you out there, Bill?
Oh, here comes Chris.
We might get Chris on. We might get Bill on. I think we're going to have Chris on. All right? We're going to have Chris, the owner here, Chris Nichols of Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge here in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And we're putting on the headphones.
Oh, flip the other ear around here.
There you, yeah, it's one in and one out.
Nice
There
touch.
you go.
Nice touch.
Thanks for having us today, man.
Oh, this is great. Yeah,
It
good to
looks
have
like
you guys.
you had a full house here. It looks like a fantastic
Yeah, it's been a busy
event.
day and a great event, and a lot of people are excited about the pipes we brought in.
Absolutely.
And, accessories and all tobaccos and all kinds of good stuff. So.
You know, I hate to tell you, but I told Bill he should come here once a month on
Yeah.
a pipe night. You'll be moving a lot of pipes. He kind of liked that idea. He's got to check his schedule for 2022.
Right, yeah. Good luck getting him out of Texas in the winter, but you know.
Well, if you want to move pipes, this is the place to do it.
That's right.
Well,
That's
congratulations
right. So,
on your
thanks.
25th, by the way.
Oh,
Silver.
thanks. Yeah.
We see that you were kind of taken back in a little
I
surprise.
was, you know, in all these years, I'm one of those people that always knows something's coming.
Okay.
I always get a hint. I always hear something. I'm very sharp that way. This is the first time she ever pulled it off.
She did,
So-
and the girls pulled
and
it
the
off
girls
too.
did too, which I can't
is-
believe because they can't keep anything quiet. So
Well, daddy, and
Yeah,
it
it
was
was good.
great. We followed your
Nice.
wonderful voyage on Facebook, and it was beautiful pictures, and
Yep.
what a great
I just
trip.
I tell you, it was, you know, and it's all about the girls, of course, going to Disney World.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But you know, 63-year-olds really shouldn't be walking around that place.
I-
I mean, it's just,
Well, you need that
My-
motorized wheelchair.
you know what? And I didn't realize. I did not realize. You don't need like a doctor's note or anything like that. You can just go rent
Yeah,
one.
just
I'm
take
like,
it.
oh man, you know, at the end of the trip, I realized this, and I'm like, oh, if we do this ever again, I'll do it if I can have one of those.
Yeah, you'll
But-
definitely need it because 63 is
Or
going
just-
to be more like 73
Exactly.
later on.
Just
yeah.
visit your local Walmart. Just take it from them, and
Oh yeah, but you put out so many miles in those places, it's amazing. But
Yeah,
it was a good
I
time.
couldn't-
That's
that's
awesome.
the most important thing.
Yeah,
It was
it's all
great.
about the
Again,
girls and-
Congrats on 25,
thanks.
the silver anniversary.
Thanks.
I can't believe it was 25.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
yeah.
holy
She
cow.
was just a baby.
You're getting young.
I was a dirty old man.
You
Yep.
are.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do?
You scored big.
So, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. So talk about what's going on here today,
Well,
man. What,
today
wow.
is Laudizi Enterprises, and they represent Peterson and Savinelli. And no, thank you. And all the tobaccos they have with Cornell and Deal and GLPs and Hearth and Home, and there's just so many. and we're doing a big deal. So if you haven't have an interest in any of that or need anything, 20% off today, and we're here till 6 o'clock. So it's exciting.
No, we've been
stuff.
telling everybody
This
coming
is,
down. What a great three
yeah.
tables and another one with
Thank you, Jeff.
ashtrays and extra stuff. Yeah, thank you very much,
Yeah,
Jeff.
we did good. We raided their cupboards and got a lot of good and unique stuff. So people have been buying 2-3 pipes at a time. So
I mean, that's what it's all about.
That's absolutely
it
what
really
it's
is.
about.
And again, I think it certainly helps having the Chicago Pipe Club members coming in.
I
for
think
that.
just a touch.
But think about that in the future.
Right,
You
right.
get these monthly deals that are coming.
He planned
up
it out
and-
perfectly.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
get the Pipe Club here with the pipe event. I mean,
That's it.
That's
It's
where you're
amazing
at.
how that works. You know, It's
That's marketing
wasn't,
genius.
wasn't terribly tough to think of that concept, but so it's worked out really well. And of course, tonight we'll have the Pipe Club meeting, and it'll be a full day event here. So it's really exciting.
And tomorrow you're off.
Tomorrow I will be off.
Somebody else will be here, not you.
yeah.
That's for
It's
sure.
usually
So-
Ryan and Brad on the Sunday.
That's,
So that's-
actually, I've had the last 2 Sundays.
Oh,
so,
okay. Giving Ryan
tomorrow-
a couple days off.
Right,
Huh?
yeah. I think it's Ryan and Brad tomorrow. So
There you go. There you
Football
go.
Sunday.
So
Yeah.
getting back to, so we got a lot, pretty new audience going on here. So talk about the history of the lounge here and how you've come to be owner of this lounge and when it started. And
Yeah, well, it started. The roots of this thing started back in the 1960s as a 5 and dime newspaper stand, but when it became a tobacco shop was in 1978, and it was still that downtown Arlington Heights, if you will, concept of a newspaper stand, magazine stand, small humidor, some pipe tobacco, and a few pipes. And then the guy that bought it at that time decided to make it more of a pipe emporium. It was a lot bigger pipes then than cigars, based on what was going on at that time in the 70s, and gift store. And so it evolved through that. He held it for 30 plus years and decided to retire, and that was 5.5, almost 6 years ago, and that's when I came into the picture. So just happened to be looking for something to do, and thought this was a great opportunity.
A nice career change.
Yeah, nice career change.
But you are a pipe
corporate, but yeah, I mean, I
guy
started
in the first place.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I probably, in my mid-20s started smoking some cigars, mostly on the golf course or what have you. Then I got into my early 30s. I got into pipes. Didn't do cigars, really. I was a good probably 8-10 years there, my 30s into early 40s. It was just all pipes.
Oh, interesting.
So back in the day when you could smoke in the bars and whatever, I found it to be a great attractor of female companies. I go into a bar and everybody's smoking cigarettes or whatever, and I light up a pipe and it was like a magnet.
Yep.
I mean,
my grandfather smoked that.
Wow, this is cool.
Easy now. Jen might be listening.
This was
She's
pre-Jen.
with Santa Claus anyway.
So I did that, and then in my early 40s started getting more back into cigars. And just decided that I liked a happy balance at that time. And it wasn't really till I bought the shop that I turned more to cigars, just because it's, pipe takes a maintenance, takes a little bit of time and effort, and I don't always get to sit down and do that here.
Right.
So it became more cigars. I just had a nice bowl of Star of the East by Cornell and Dale. So
nice.
that was a nice little treat.
I didn't see a pipe in you.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I've been walking around.
I saw him. I saw him earlier with that pipe.
Yeah, and my 7LE.
It's nice to have any
Tiger.
pipe you want. You
Yeah.
can just say, I'm going to take this off.
Pipe I was smoking is from the early 90s, late 80s. So
Well, I still remember 2 years ago when we were at the IPCPR, which is now the PCA, and he's there.
He was like a little kid.
Just his shopping cart. He's like, yep, I want this, I want this.
Oh, I bet it was. We were laughing the whole time. I think we had Josh Weisner on there from Marengo.
Marengo Cigars,
and we were just watching him, and we were goofing on you. I hate to say it. We were just like, look at this guy. What did he pick? I mean,
just
it
a
was
kid in the
perfect.
candy
It was
store.
like I was in Walmart. They gave me this little shopping basket, and I went, oh, this is cool. I'll take one of these and 2 of these, and just filling it up here, ship them to me.
Yeah.
So it was that was a lot of fun.
And not knowing that those were going to his collection, not for the store to
right,
sell.
But the
right.
store paid for it. Don't worry about it. And then when he finishes it, brings it back and make a basket pipe out of
Right,
it.
exactly. Exactly.
Wise guy,
So,
wise guy.
Yeah.
So what else is being planned here?
So let's see, what do we got?
Got the internet going, huh?
Yeah, we've a couple of months ago we launched our e-commerce site.
Beautiful.
So right now we've got pipes, pipe tobacco, pipe accessories, and all that online. And it's starting to come along. We're not doing a lot of SEO stuff or whatever. We just want it to naturally launch. And
Okay.
We can get used to it, before we get real volume.
Right.
So we're taking that and working through some issues that you have with new systems.
Right,
and
break it
things
in
like
slow,
that.
tweak
So
it before
that's
you,
good. Yeah. Yeah, and then next year we'll probably be adding cigars online and
Nice.
doing all that, so we can be a full service online retailer. Our core will always be our store and our customers. So, and our mission will never be to offer stuff online that we don't sell in the store. Matter of fact, we will offer much more in the store than we will online.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
it's like,
Well, you're
I
defeating
don't know, take
yourself.
something like Esoterica or
Yeah.
whatever. I never will sell that online. Never. It's for
Shouldn't
our
have
local.
to.
It's for our local customers. I've always been true to that. We keep it for Pipe Club and all our pipe community in the Chicago market, and that's what we plan to do.
Well,
Now,
you got to keep it
so,
separately.
Yeah,
You do.
yeah.
Because if not, you're competing against yourself.
Right.
Say, oh, I could get this on your online for $2 cheaper. Why would I want,
Exactly. Right.
You can't.
Right.
And
So-
that, I think, is the killer of the internet, the way people are pushing their products out there.
Yep.
You're really, first of all, a lot of the big guys who are doing it, they're killing the brick and
sure.
mortar,
Yep.
which is where you started from. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's one line that does have strictly online, and then there's the ones for the brick and mortar,
Right.
which I think that's the right way
And
to go.
that right.
You
I
know?
think that's a very good approach. And there's, we find that with a lot of our cigar manufacturers is that now they're offering, they're full line, but then they'll have specific items that are just for brick and mortar, and they'll have some specific items that are just for internet.
Yeah.
Now, you can always run into issues. Well, I want this, and I get them online. Well, I can't get them because
Yeah.
that's an
Yeah.
online only. You're going to run into that. But by the same token, I'll have things you can't get online. So,
Right.
you know what? I like that approach. It's
Oh, yeah.
It's a kind of a blended approach. I mean, and I think a lot of manufacturers are realizing that, it's easy to throw something online on a website and sell the crap out of it.
Sure.
Because, you just tapped into a giant audience. And that's a lot easier to do than in a particular store
Right.
or, whatever it is, 15,000 stores
Well,
or
and-
whatever. But
And right now, even being in the where we're at in the northern part of the states, shipping online, those shipping orders, I mean, you could end up with a drier cigar
Oh,
than
sure.
what you think because, I mean, there's not the natural humidity up here anymore and stuff.
Right.
So by the time you get it, and then I had a friend of mine who recently did just purchase cigars from one of the bigger guys, and he said those cigars came to him dry, so
Yep.
they have to cook in his humidor for
Right.
how long now
Oh,
to
yeah.
get them back to whether it's
It's a
smokable,
smokable
major
product,
problem.
yeah.
right, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
at a brick and mortar, you keep everything at a nice
Exactly.
humidity here.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I like to tell my customers, this is your humidor.
Yeah.
You can come in, buy one at a time if you want. You don't have to buy a whole box or worry about storing them at home if you don't want
Right.
to.
Yeah.
You can just rely on us. We'll be here, and you can get what you want when you want it. So, and that's the nice thing about the brick and mortar presence versus the online. Sure, they can offer better prices because they buy in much larger quantities than I ever can and
Yeah.
what have you. But there's a balance there. I mean, we offer things they can't. They offer some things we can't. So,
Well, the big thing that they can't offer is this. Look
This,
at your place.
right.
Almost every seat, probably
Yep.
every seat is taken.
Yeah.
And people are talking
Right.
amongst themselves. Again, some of these guys could be a doctor, some could be a ditch digger, somebody could
Oh,
be,
yeah.
retired or whatever. This is a great place for just people to come and talk. And the leaf or the tobacco just brings it all together.
And
you can't
I
get that
agree.
online.
Right, and I agree. I think this is a social interaction tool. It's, to me, I mean, not that I don't do it, but I rarely will just sit on my patio and smoke a cigar by myself. I don't.
Yeah.
I like to be there with someone. I
Yeah.
like to be sharing that experience. It's about the interaction.
Yeah.
It's about whatever the heck we want to talk about. It's just, enjoying life with the company of someone you enjoy being with. And I think that's the value to me. And I
is.
think that's the customers in here appreciate that. They can come in, they can sit, they can always find somebody to talk to, and it's a nice way to spend a couple hours.
I think that's vital. I'm like you. I don't like doing things solo. I'm a biker, and I don't like to ride my bike by myself.
Right.
I like company. I'm a company type guy. I enjoy that. Like, to sit home by myself, no. Teresa, I know, I go in and we hang out and we'll smoke together in the studio, and we'll hang out. But just to have a cigar by myself, it doesn't it doesn't do nothing for me. I know my brother, he can smoke anytime, all day long, by himself. He'll just smoke.
And some people are like that, and
Yeah.
that's okay. I mean, but to me, it's more of a social thing than anything else.
And it just keeps you forget about the day or what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially you have somebody near you. And it's just a conversation, it just kind of takes it away. What's Bruce saying? It's not about the cigar, it's about the experience.
Absolutely.
Honest Abe said that. Yes, it is true. It is the experience of the moment. And again, everybody has something to offer to say one way or another. Some people don't talk much. It's like pulling teeth. All right, what do you got? It is what it is. But overall, it's just the relaxation of the company and what the smoke does. It's a lot of fun. And I mean, I walk in here at times, and one of my customers, hello, Steve, how you doing? We're online. One of my personal customers, how you doing, Steve? Enjoy. Well, good, buddy, good. I told you come on down, and you did. So this is Arlington. You said you've been there. Go at it, man. Have some fun. You got it.
So getting back to your lounge and events that we're talking about.
Yep.
We were trying to pull it out of Jen, but she wouldn't release the information of a special event that might be happening in December here.
Yeah,
She left it up to you.
She's like, I'm going to leave it to the hubby to announce.
That's odd. She's usually a blabbermouth. But
No, she kept looking for you, and she said, this is your baby. You got to figure that out. So
so it's December 17th, Friday. Will be our Customer Appreciation Day this year. We skipped a year last year for obvious reasons.
Yep.
So we're bringing it back. It's going to be an exciting day. We're going to feed everybody a couple meals we got planned. We got live entertainment. We got some great vendors that are going to participate. And
can we talk about the vendor?
I'm excited because I already took the day off. I knew this was coming. I'm like, I took off work. I'm like, I'm out for the day. Thank you.
Actually, we got a few vendors that are going to participate this year. We've partnered with Crux Cigars. We've partnered with Christoph Cigars and Oliva Cigars, and they've got some incredible specials that'll be offered.
So can I say maybe we might see Glenn or Kevin?
Yeah, well, you'll see
Christoph?
you'll see Kevin.
And maybe Brian McGuire.
Sadly, you won't see Brian because they called a sales meeting on that day, and he can't get out of it. So we've been trying.
He could call in sick.
But
Let's tell Brian to call in sick.
We will still have a great time. And, maybe
Who's your crux dealer up here?
Now I'm going to draw.
All right, I threw you the curveball. I know you weren't ready for it.
I could
Sorry
see
about
his face.
It's all good. It's all
good. Tony. Yeah.
Tony. Everybody has a Tony.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
right.
To
So,
New York.
Anyway, so he'll be down. He's from Minnesota.
Nice.
He'll be down, and so that'll be real exciting. So
Nice.
That's kind of the last hurrah for the year, right? And then
and then we'll sail off into the sunset.
and then kick off 2022.
Brace for winter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't December 18th the Chicago Pipe Club Christmas date?
I think it might be. I don't know if that date's been firm yet. I was waiting
think we
for.
were talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to talk to the president because as a vice president, I always have to talk to the
we'll
president.
probably find out
But
tonight at the meeting.
Tonight we'll find out. I'm hoping December 18th.
Yeah.
Well, you leaving already? You got your cigars? Look at that.
Nice.
Oh,
there you
nice
go.
choice, buddy.
Yeah.
You're very nice. You did good. You know your stuff. Well, good to see you. Is Marie with you? She's in the car. Well, tell her I said hello. Thank you very much. You got it, buddy. Take it
care.
easy. Yeah, so December 17th.
Yeah, I think
were we invited something that day? Was that
It's in the works. I've talked with Ryan, and we got things in the works to
So
come
there,
down.
there
here.
might be a podcast.
Maybe.
There might
I don't
be.
know if we were asked. I don't
Maybe.
know.
I don't know.
See,
Actually,
this
this event is Ryan's.
Yeah,
this
so
year. He's-
the Big Papa has given the reins over
Yep.
to the Little Bear.
Oh,
to
already?
say, this is your event. Run
Yep.
with it.
He's managing
So,
it. I mean,
yeah, I've been in contact with Ryan.
I
Okay.
secured
all
the
right.
entertainment, and I'm like picking the menu, and that's about the extent of my involvement. So the
Okay.
rest is all up to him. He's
So
got
if he
deals
fails,
going
that's
with the
it.
vendors.
We're done.
Right
Forget
on,
about it.
right on
Kick
his
him
face,
out.
he's out. Yeah.
All right, well,
But anyway,
Ryan, you better do good here. If you're listening,
He
this
will.
is your hurrah, buddy.
I have all the
Oh
faith
yeah, we
in
need
the
a
world in that kid.
ashtray for
I
you.
know.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
sorry
get you
we
one.
don't get one. That's
No, look.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
this
take it
one's
home. I'll
slightly
wash it. I'll
used.
wash it after we finish it.
So anyway, so that's going on in December.
Beautiful.
awesome.
Beautiful.
That's
That
really
is
awesome.
Yep.
Anything else new that you want to tell us or what's happening?
Next Friday, just to back up a little bit, we
Yeah.
have a Rocky Patel event. So
And
that'll
you
be-
have a raffle giveaway that is
Oh, yeah.
absolutely
It's
gorgeous.
hidden right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The
Yeah,
raffle
it's-
prize for the Rocky Patel event is absolutely gorgeous.
Can we talk about it?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear about
Sure,
it. Let's
sure.
hear about it.
Well, if I can be excused, I'll go get it.
Oh
How's
yeah.
that?
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll
We'll
excuse
do that.
him, sure. No problem. Come on back. So, again, Chris Nichols here from Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge. There's always something happening here. There's an event for everybody. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. So,
Yeah, he's at least got at least one event in store almost every month, and he's got the cigar dinners too that happen on a monthly basis.
which
too.
unfortunately is now over. But again,
No, they still have one more cigar dinner, I believe.
There's
to go.
one more Belos or something like that happening.
Yeah, I can't remember the venue, but I
All
believe
right.
there's another.
Chris is back here. This is going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
Rocky Patel special giveaway.
Uh-huh.
When you come here, you got to be present, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'll be here too. No problem.
Yeah. So this is one of the.
I think you zipped it closed.
Yeah, of
there.
course I did. This is one of the
Yeah.
booby prizes. You know,
Oh, look at
nice
that.
So
leather
let
case.
me do this a little
Yeah.
better here. Kyle, show the front.
Yeah.
Look
So
at that.
you look at that. That nice. It's embroidered. That is hand stitched embroidery right there, with that.
Nice.
And then looking in there, it's going to it comes filled with the cigars there too.
So that's definitely
That's a travel humidor for you.
Exactly. You fill it up as you go, man. This is
Absolutely
not-
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
And I mean, the hand stitching on this is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Wow, that is.
And then
And then there's
I don't
this
know how
one.
you're
This
gonna
is
hold this one up.
Yeah, this is the grand prize
this
right
is
here.
the grand prize.
So, yeah. But so I'll show you. So in this, there is 2 glasses here etched with Rocky Patel. You have the Weller Reserve, which actually the rep he bought personally, right?
Yep.
He bought that personally to put this in here for you, and then they're throwing in 10 cigars.
10 or
with that.
20. Double check the
There's
back.
10.
It fits 20. There's 10 in there.
There's 10 in here right now, and then you got the lighter, and you got a
cutter.
cutter with this whole set. So this is being raffled off on the Rocky Patel next Friday.
Yep.
The next Rocky Patel event.
Wow.
So that is, and I mean, absolutely amazing, and it's all leather. It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
leather case right
This
there.
is quite the case.
It is.
Let me tell you.
I mean, that is absolutely beautiful.
Holy cow. Look at that, folks. I mean, this is magnificent. This is top notch.
Yeah.
That ain't no cheap stuff. This
No.
is all good
Yep.
quality stuff. So if you're in the area, you need to make sure you stop by.
Yeah, that's 3 to 7 next Friday.
3 to 7.
All right.
So
It is Friday, I know, but on the way home, leave work early,
Right,
whatever you got
sure.
to do.
Why not?
Get here because you want to get part of that.
Yeah.
And how does one become part of that raffle?
this will
to
just
say?
be, and I don't know exactly what all the deals are yet till the vendor gets here, but we'll be obviously selling cigars and boxes, and you'll be getting free cigars with all of those. And then for each probably free cigar you earn, you'll get a ticket
Raffle
for
ticket.
or
Nice.
something like this. So,
Nice.
So I should tell everybody not to come,
Right.
so I'll be the only one here.
Well,
all right, don't
and
come.
here's,
Wait.
here's the caveat.
Yeah.
If you just and this comes in a couple different finishes too. There's kind of leather suede and yeah. So if you just have to have this case,
I think I have to. I have to talk to the
then
wife, though.
you buy 3 boxes, you get one of these.
But it won't come with the bottle.
It won't
of booze.
come with the bottle. Well, you know what? Buy 3 boxes of Allspring for the bottle.
Ooh,
of
see?
booze.
There you go, folks.
There you
Exclusive.
go. That's right.
You buy 3 boxes, he's putting the bottle in there.
Yep.
Let me talk to Teresa what's going on. I see my Christmas gift.
But that's quite a
She's
little.
not paying attention.
You notice she's on the phone when I
Smart
talk.
woman, yeah.
She never
there you go.
listens to me. Teresa, can you hear me? Oh, yes. Hey, babe, I got my Christmas present, you know. All you got to do
Right
is,
there.
and you can buy 3 boxes of Rocky Patel cigars. You can buy 3 boxes.
This sounds like an
this is
infomercial.
for me.
For the low price of 3 boxes of cigars, this could be yours.
All right.
What is it? Well, where you been? You have to watch the show.
You got to watch the show.
Yeah.
See, I guess you gave up on that a while ago.
Wow. Whoever on that phone call, you know, I'm going to yell at him. You know.
Yeah.
I'll show you later, though. You know, later.
Right. So,
And Bruce
anyway.
says, looks like a party in a case. It is.
It
It is a
yeah.
party
Absolutely.
in a case.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
You could go to any party with this, and you'd be
be a
definitely
hit.
the biggest hit going.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's for sure.
You can
So-
even charge people to buy the cigars right off. You.
Right.
You give them a little
Right.
shot glass.
Yep.
It's one
Get your
way of
money
getting
back
your
for
money
those
back.
3 boxes
Yeah,
right away.
I figured it out.
Yeah,
Holy
that's it.
cow.
Now there's
always thinking.
Yeah,
thinking,
that's
thinking.
the way to do it right there. So
There's your sales pitch.
Right. Right. So
No, that's great.
And then
Good
you've
stuff.
got, I think you got one more cigar dinner coming up, right?
Yes. Thanks for bringing that up. I don't know
See?
if my wife mentioned that. So we've
She
partnered.
didn't.
Okay.
She's leaving it up to us to
Is
actually,
she?
you know.
Thank God somebody pays attention.
We're
around
trying
here.
to help every way we can.
That's it.
That's what we do here.
So we've partnered with a new restaurant. We've done cigar dinners for years with the Ruth Chris and the Belos and what have you. But we've got a partnership now with a new high-end French restaurant in Wilmette called A Boyer. A-B-O-Y-E-R. Food is just unbelievable. And we've done a couple of dinners there. We're doing another one on December 7th. And probably shouldn't put this out there, but
All right, don't.
What
There's
the
only
hell?
53 countries watching.
Yeah,
you know.
right.
There's still a lot more countries that won't know.
And people are like, well, December 7th, I'm not going to stand on no damn patio and smoke a cigar. So we will be smoking inside the restaurant. Okay? With dinner. So
But it's a private party, so you can do
It's
that.
exactly what it
That's
is.
what it is. So you can
we
do whatever
will
you
be
want.
inside smoking and dining. The menu is incredible.
Wow.
I've seen it. We just paired the cigars
What day
the
is
other
that?
day.
I know it's
December
seventh, but what's
7th.
the day?
I think it's I want to say a Tuesday maybe.
Oh, man.
So
Boy, we do a show on Tuesday, Kyle.
yeah, well, maybe. How could that work? I'm not sure.
I might have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you have to talk to
I know a
somebody.
guy.
I know a gal.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's a better one.
That's a better
That's
one
a better
right
one.
there.
I haven't seen her in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Can you talk to that girl? Be more than glad to come on down.
Yeah.
And it's only going to be 2 of us, but maybe 2.5. I might bring
Right.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Two and a half.
Well, I have to
Yep.
take care
It's
of
not a
Teresa.
half. I mean,
Well, I don't want to say 3 because then I'm pushing.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh. So
It just got to get roped
That's
in. Man.
right.
It's
That's
just the
right.
way the show goes. But,
Yep. So-
instead of the other 2 clowns, we'll keep them down there. We'll put them on the Zoom.
Yep.
They could look on.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
just, hey, Bob, this really tastes good.
yeah, right. Oh, you're
Wish
not
you were
here. That's
here.
too bad.
oh, there's another course. Oh, look at us.
Right.
We're eating. Look at us. We're
7-course
smoking.
meal here and 3 cigars.
Yep. Yeah. So
So that's
Yeah,
December
so
7th,
that's-
folks.
yep.
Go on the website. Go on the Facebook page or Arlington
Yep.
Pipes and Cigar. Get all this information.
Even Instagram. The Arlington Pipe and Cigars
There you
on
go.
Instagram, too.
Absolutely. So much
Oh, yeah.
info, so much they're doing. The next week, again, I mean, it's just one week after another, and that's the way you do things in the industry.
Yep,
You have
absolutely.
got to stay ahead of the next guy. You always got to promote. You got to bring in people. We got Bill Haggerty over here. We're going to get him in after you and talk about what's going on in his beautiful pipeline. And the man from Texas, we'll see what's going on.
Oh
And
yeah, no, it's good. We love having Bill. We have a great partnership with him and his company, and
That's good. Yeah, that was a cigar, a
Have
cigarette, an
have
old
another,
cigarette smoke.
Have another cigar, Chris. You know, he does really well by us. He takes care of us and puts on this is now our third year doing this show, and so it's become kind of an annual thing in the fall to do. And obviously, it's a bigger success now than it was the first time we did. It keeps growing and growing and growing.
Well, I like the date that you pick it out on doing it.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it does help having a bunch of pipes guys
yeah.
rolling in and rolling out on you.
That's right.
I mean, the table has been looked at since we sat here. That table has got action going.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
So
I think it's been awesome for you, Chris, because it has literally been a roll of customers just in and out for you. And I haven't really seen anybody leave without anything in their hands.
Right.
So
yeah, and it's nice. You know, I mean, yes, we have a nice selection of pipes, but you still can't have that kind of breadth of inventory on the pipe wall. So it's nice to be able to have an entire table at Peterson.
Yeah, another 70, 80 pipes. You know, it's beautiful. And again, you know, it's the holiday season.
Right.
So people are looking either for themselves, most of them,
Yep.
or a present for, you know, somebody else.
That's
and
right.
why not?
Well,
I mean,
and speaking of holiday season, they got
the Christmas pipes.
the new Christmas pipes and
the new tobacco.
The Christmas tobacco. We Three Kings.
That's right.
That is the pipe of pipe tobacco and pipe of the year right now.
So you know, if you're out there and you got nothing to do, come on down. We'll be here till 6 for the general public. More importantly, if you're a Pipe Club member or want to be a Pipe Club member, you can stroll in after 6 and we'll be here, and the pipes will still be here, and Bill is going to be around for a while till he's got to go to the airport.
Yeah, we told him we could stay here till 7 since he's got a special Uber.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
But honestly, Chris, I mean, your place has been filled up since the time we walked in.
Yeah.
Nobody has left. You got a great clientele here, and people that are supporting you. And I don't even know where the pipe members are gonna when they get in here. Man, we're gonna have to fight for chairs.
There'll be a changeover. You know,
No, they don't want to go anywhere. They're hanging out. I mean, at 20% off. Well, who the hell wanted to leave here? You know, this is the day. This is what you make out of. This is what you look forward to. And again, people, new friendships, new discussions that are out there. Yeah. There are women in here also. You know, again, Kyle and I and Frank and Bob, we're noticing that the women are really becoming a factor.
It's starting,
and
as I got into this business 5.5 years ago or whatever, that's one of the first things I looked at is how do we get more women in? Not that I'm doing anything special, but we are slowly starting to see more women smokers, cigar and pipe smokers, come in and be more comfortable and hang out and relax in a nice environment with their significant others or without. I mean, we've got
that's a big thing, and we would kind of talk about this next year and some stuff that we're bringing on the show. But trying to make a woman comfortable going into a cigar lounge, male-dominated, of course, but what do you feel would make a woman want to come in by herself and really kind of have a seat and relax and not feel intimidated or uncomfortable?
Yeah, you know, it's a challenge, you know, because it's always been, you know, for lack of better words, it's like a woman walking into the men's locker room. Yeah. You know, and every head in the place turns and whatever. But I think that, you know, the best approach and what we've been telling females is to, you know, team up with another female and come in. You know, I fortunately have my wife, so she's been bringing a few females in to hang out. And I think that's how you get comfortable. You know, there was a nice young lady here a couple weeks ago. She wasn't from the market. She happened to be waiting for her flight. She was in, and she happened to find the place online, and she came in. She hung out for like 4 hours, and I actually talked to her and said, you know, where do you go, where you live? Yeah. We talked about that, and I said, what's the environment like there? And I'm just trying to get information about, you know, you obviously do this. And she said, well, it's a little different for her because she travels alone all the time. And so she has gotten accustomed to going into a variety of businesses and making herself comfortable enough to sit down. She said, you know, I probably don't know everything there is to know about cigar smoking. She said, but I enjoy cigars. And you know what? I know what I know, so I'm just want to get a
go
cigar
from
and
there.
sit
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Sit down. I'll start with working on my laptop or whatever till I relax and feel comfortable, and then, you know, as people engage, then I start talking and opening up. So that was her little trick about, you know, that's how I relax. I just do my work. I can focus on that while I'm lighting my cigar and doing all that. And then as I make eye contact with different people, I start to feel more comfortable and start talking about, hey, here's what I do, here's why I'm here, here's what, you know. That. So I think that helps, at least in that specific case. But, you know, again, it's nice to see there's another couple sitting in the back now. And, you know, there's the other thing I've noticed, too, is that in some cases there have been couples come in where the female does not smoke.
Yeah.
But has now started to join the male
Hangs out.
in the environment, and so I think that just helps in itself. She's like, well, I have no problem. I'll go in there and sit down with you. I don't mind the smoke or whatever. I don't smoke, but you know, I don't mind hanging out, see what you do, who you talk to, or what it's all about. So
The big key also, I know, is that the women have a thing about their clothing and the smell.
yeah.
So the rabbit is very important to pull out whatever that scent is, so they don't, when they leave, they don't smell like an ashtray.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think that is a big concern on the women.
It
thing.
is,
They don't
and
want to
that's-
walk around smell like an ashtray.
Right, and so I think it's important, as we do, I think it's important to carry some products that they can use. I mean, we've got some products that we found at a show a couple of years ago that we've kept going here specifically based on my wife's opinion. Like, I spray this stuff in my hair, even though it's a clothing, it's a fabric type of air freshener. So it takes it right out. The smell's gone from my hair.
Is that Wisp?
This one is by Tropical Products or whatever it is. But there's a variety of sprays that they have. They also sell candles. They have car fresheners. They have all kinds of stuff. But it's one that's specifically made for fabric. Well, and they have it in different scents or whatever. And it was interesting because I tried it at the show where we were at, and of course everybody was smoking at the show and everywhere. And that was the first thing my wife noticed. She's like, I can't smell it in my hair.
Wow.
And that's why we ended up buying the product. And it's done extremely well. So I think that's important, just to have something that people can pick up that's not real expensive, that, you know, you're interested in this because I know what you're going to smell like when you get out of here. You know, unless you got the opportunity to run home and jump in the shower and wash your clothes, which most people don't have right away, then they need something. And I think it's important to have that as well.
No question about that.
And then, like, and it can go the other way too. Where, like, with Ron, his wife smokes the cigars right along with him, and probably actually smokes Ron
Probably
under the
smokes
table.
more.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Teresa's a vacuum. You know, she definitely smokes, and she enjoys it. She does. She enjoys the smoke. She relaxes. It takes, you know.
Bruce says he can't smell it in Ronnie's hair either. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I have a little bit of eyebrow here. Maybe a little bit of hair.
Oh,
here.
hey. This is a children's show. Come on.
Hey, can you plug this in? I'm dead over here, will you? But no, I mean that's big, and we really have noticed that the women have really gotten more involved.
Yeah.
And it really is great that
It's
they
exciting
are.
to see. I mean, it really is.
Couples are going out. Like you said, we have some couples in here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's great because they can share their experience.
The industry is changing.
yeah.
For what it is, the industry is changing. There are more and more females coming to the cigar industry. It's
Absolutely.
just every year there's more and more. I mean, you can take a look at all the influencers and people that are out there on Facebook, Instagram, and
we
whatnot.
have a lot of influencers.
There's more and more females coming to the industry, which is great. I think it's great for the industry.
It's awesome. You know, it's a whole segment of the market that we have yet to be tapped, really, if you think about it from a retailer's perspective. And I think they're getting interested in it. I don't exactly know what's happening, but maybe it's part of the whole, you know, their husbands work at home now when they used to work in the office, and now they're smelling it more, or they're, you know, thinking, maybe I could try that. I don't, you know.
It's not so bad. Yeah.
It's a relaxation piece. When
absolutely.
you look at it, I mean, the country and everybody is so stressed out over everything these days.
Yeah.
A cigar or a pipe just puts people at ease.
It does, yeah.
It calms you down, And I think that's a very, very big part. And again, couples are always looking to do something together.
Yeah.
Right.
And what better
Right.
part? Let's go to
Yeah.
the lounge.
Yeah,
You don't know
yeah.
who's going to be there. Oh,
Right.
let's go
Right.
meet Jeff and Sally. You know, let's go
Exactly.
hang out over
Yeah.
there with them. You know, and it's what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, again, women got their rights to vote. Boom! Look how crazy that was. Finally, the women got the rights to drink. You
Yeah,
know,
right,
And it was
right.
a big to do. Now, I mean, women taking over the bar scene. You
Yep.
know, they're
Sure.
And now the liquor part of it, there's so I love that stuff. Opus X. Yeah, I'll have one later, buddy. But you know, the bars realized it too, so they were making all these special drinks for the women. You know,
Right.
or all these vodkas are coming out with all the different flavor. What's up, Mike?
Or they'll do ladies' night. I mean,
Oh, sure.
I noticed other lounges like our friend Sabrina from
Sabrina
Norwood.
for Norwood. Yes.
They would have a ladies' night at their lounge. You know, just to try and bring more females into the cigar lounge. So
We have a listener called Tracy Bruce, and she was turned on by our friend Bruce Starks, and she was listening just to listen. You know, she enjoyed the show. We made her laugh and everything. She won prizes, and now Bruce is telling me now she is actually now going to start smoking and trying it for herself to find out what the curiosity is and what the big to do is.
What is the big deal?
I hope she does because she won a couple pipes
Oh,
from
well,
us. So
she's always
she
winning
better
lately.
she
She's
better
putting
put
Bruce
those to
under
use.
the table, you know.
there you go.
It is what it is. But again, women are making a serious jump in the industry, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And for you too, because again, now that women come in to grab a smoke, not only for their husbands or their boyfriends or their dads or brothers, now they're grabbing it for themselves.
Yeah.
So your market has definitely reached a whole nother level.
Right.
So that in itself is a wonderful
The other thing I
and
think
for the
that's helped
industry
too
itself.
is that you've got females that are now into manufacturing of cigars, like the Karen Bergers of the world.
yeah.
And some
Gina
of those kind of
Roger and
people.
all of that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And they're as proficient, if not more, than the men. You know, they've learned from whoever, and they have now launched brands of their own that are very successful.
Yes.
And I think that also influences other people to say,
Well,
like,
and let's not leave the big,
Cynthia Fuente.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
I'm
her, too,
trying to
but-
think. I can't remember the words to say, but females have a better palate
Yes.
for
They
this
do.
than
They
the men have.
do have a better palate, which is sometimes
So-
hard for a guy to
Uh-huh.
say,
No,
but they do.
absolutely.
They have.
And I
different
think
tastes.
that's what's attributing to some of these great cigars coming out of some of these female-owned cigar companies is because they have a better palate for this and are able to pick out notes and stuff in those cigar leaves that males unfortunately
males
can't do.
Right.
Yep.
It's
Totally
just
agree.
a matter of nature. They have a better palate for this.
I
and they
think
made
that's a
out
very good
for it.
point.
No question
Yeah.
about it. So that really does help the industry big time, and it will continue going on no
Oh,
matter
yeah.
what. I mean, I know we talking about what's going on for the future. We do have a big show coming up on December. What date is it?
17th?
No, December 7th. Wait a minute, we got the big one, don't we? Have the big
Oh
show?
yeah, the December
Oh,
7th
we
is the
can't.
Gabby Cappy.
Is the FDA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With
Yeah.
the three doctors. We got
Yep.
Dr. Gatto from Gatto Cigars, Dr.
Yeah.
Oscar Robinson, GTO,
Yep.
and Dr. Gabby
Gabby,
Caffey of
yep.
1901. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that
Yep.
is a big,
Yeah,
big.
that's a big show.
That's a big show, and we're going to be talking. Three doctors who are cigar owners and manufacturers. They're going to talk about the science
Right.
and the true research that the FDA is not
It's
doing.
ignoring.
Is
Right.
ignoring
Yeah.
and lying to us. And March 18th is going to be a big, big day for this industry. It could actually make or break cigar
Oh, yeah.
brick and mortars,
Oh, yeah.
cigar industry, cigar manufacturers. This could be crippling to Nicaragua, Honduras, the DR. That's how big it is. So that is going to be a big day that we're pushing. It's 2 weeks away for that one.
Yep.
That's a show that we're trying to get out there to everybody who's actually has any interest in keeping this industry alive. Because I've heard a few of the shows that the so-called two specialists or scientists about the FDA, and they are just killing it. They're killing it. They're turning the story around. They're in favor of basically the insurance companies, all right, or maybe I would say even the cigarette industry, because the cigarette industry has a lot of lobbyists.
Oh, yeah.
A lot stronger than the
lot
cigar.
more than we.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if they can kill the cigar and pipe tobacco and maybe say, okay, the cigarettes are safe. I mean, this whole thing really started with basically the vape.
Yep.
And they went into and they brought the natural product of a cigar leaf into this is killing, and it's vital at a time. A resurgence of the pipe tobacco and cigars are now up. I mean, COVID, if it's as many as it hurts so many people and so many industries, has certainly have a big benefit.
Yeah.
And a second life of the industry of cigars, they are going to try to kill this thing, and we have to educate the people. For everybody involved, and this is a big thing.
To your point,
too.
this boom we're going through or whatever could be very short-lived if we're not careful.
March 18th.
Yeah. So,
That is going to be a big date that the so-called these two scientists that I heard nothing but lies from, nothing but stories, fear into people, which is really a pain.
Let's get away from the downer, the Debbie
All right,
Downer in the room.
Let's
Get back to
into
Chris
that.
here, and so what does Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge have in store for the future? What can 2022 bring that we're looking forward to?
Good question.
It's okay. It's all right. If you can't answer, that's fine.
There's nothing that I'm prepared to talk about really. It's interesting just talking about everything that's going on, and that's part of it. But face reality, we have been in a somewhat of a cigar boom here since COVID.
Yes.
Now, there's a lot of people that will tell you it's going to be short-lived. Every time there's a boom, there's a drop.
It's a roller coaster ride.
Ups and
downs.
and that absolutely could be true. But how long will that last? Is a big question. And obviously, when you live day to day and you live, based on the customers that come in your door, if that suddenly starts to ebb instead of flow, then you gotta be careful what you do. So, I mean, we do have plans for the future, but right now we're just holding everything close to the vest because we don't know, exactly what's going on here.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, the year we've had, my business is up 45%.
That's
amazing.
fantastic.
But,
Congratulations.
is that going to continue? Well, that's a big
We
question
don't know.
out
March
there.
18th is really around the corner.
Absolutely.
We need
Absolutely.
the people need to speak up and talk to their congressmen, their politicians around them to help us.
Well, I mean, definitely. Chris, it sounds like everything's going the right direction for you. I mean, Jen had said earlier that you guys now have 22 country clubs going and looking to expand there. I mean, so there's a lot of good things you have going on.
There's a lot of stuff happening, and there's a lot of growth in just the areas that we are already penetrating, like country clubs and golf courses and things like that. So there's a lot of work to be done in those areas, and we can do that for the next couple of years and just keep going and keep growing. As far as other opportunities, we'll see how that goes.
Well, one step at a time, Chris.
That's right.
One
That's all
step
we
at
can
a
do.
time.
This past year was a great success for you too. I mean, landing, we can say Medina. Okay,
sure.
So, Chris landed Medina Country Club. So the Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge cigars are in Medina.
I wonder what brothers he knows.
Yeah, might be one or two. So, and we've had a lot of others, which I won't say the names, but Medina caliber clubs in the market reach out to us. Now our name's getting out there. I mean, we've already got 10 more clubs for next year.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
So so that's going to continue to grow, and but that's one of those things that clearly people were done with COVID. And they wanted to get out of the house. And so the country club business went nuts this year. Not even talking about cigars at country club, just country club business.
Right.
They all have wait lists. They have all raised their prices just to deter people from going on their wait list. I mean, it's just nuts what's going on out there. And I think that's a
good positive thing for sure.
It's a positive thing, but it's also a sign of the times. Whereas we're coming out of COVID and people are just stir crazy.
Well, even as it would be. golf is the natural social distance.
Right.
I mean,
Right,
so
yeah.
even in 2020, when we were quarantined and couldn't
Yep.
go out or whatever, I mean, golf courses were
Yep.
packed.
Yep.
Well, and it's always been a cigar
Yes.
meeting to
Yes,
say, more
absolutely.
business is done on a golf course.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Smoking a cigar
Sure.
and talking because they're on themselves. There's nobody around. You're
Yep.
laying. It's the perfect place
Oh,
for
yeah.
talking business
I
and enjoying the
myself-
smoke outside in the natural.
I myself smoke at least 1 to 2 cigars on a course every
Sure.
time I'm out. I
Yep.
mean, it's just the natural way.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful
I
thing.
smoked that many looking for my ball. But, that's another story.
You and me both.
So you play the Army golf.
Yeah,
You're left, right, left,
exactly.
right. Okay, all right.
I
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
a 125, and every shot's got to be off a tee because I hate to hurt
Right.
the grass.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
hate to hurt the grass.
That's it. Oh, gosh.
I was. It was actually pretty impressive. I impressed myself. So I do this golf league on Wednesday nights, but this past week we did St. Andrews, the front 9, and surprised myself. I actually shot a 46 on the front 9 of St. Andrews.
There you go.
That
And then
was-
you woke up.
No,
Yeah.
that was the reality from in our golf simulator league. I mean, that simulator is the same simulator that Tiger Woods uses as his practice stuff, so
Yep.
it's very accurate. I was impressed that I cracked 50.
Ah.
It's on St. Andrews.
There you
As
go.
tough a course as it is.
Perfect.
You got
was
that on
fun.
video? I want to hear that.
I can pull up my scores. I can show you my scores. Everything's recorded.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't joshing you.
No, you don't have to be Josh. You can Kyle me, but
That's
not
another
Josh me.
show, yeah. So,
Anyway, Chris.
good.
Hey, listen, thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome,
for having
gentlemen.
us. Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
for sponsoring the Chicago Pipe Club
Oh, we
here.
love to have you guys here.
We
So-
absolutely, this is our home base, and we
Yep.
love it over here, and we love everything that you guys have done. And it's been
Obviously, I
spectacular.
love it. I'm here all the
I'm
time.
here all the time. That's right.
You want me to take
right.
care of that?
Yeah.
Is that too much?
He was in Florida for a week with you, and it was quiet around here. So.
See?
It was,
So,
wasn't it?
was,
I'll take him away again.
Yeah.
I just need more sponsor money. That's all.
All right. Thanks for having me on. And
Thank
I'll,
you. Congrats
I will,
on everything.
Thanks.
And again, happy
Gonna keep
anniversary.
going. Thank you.
25 years.
Thank you.
As Chris Nichols, folks, the owner of Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge. He does everything to make sure that you have a fantastic, satisfying experience right here. His customer service, his crew is second to none.
Yeah.
They treat you like your family. And that's what you want to do when you go to a lounge. You want to feel like you belong, like they care about you.
Well,
you
you're
know,
not going to come to a place if you're not felt welcome.
No,
You just aren't.
not.
Like if you walk in and you don't feel welcome,
walking
chances of you coming back are slim and none.
100%.
I mean, I can count a couple of times where I've, back in my younger days, I would walk into a bar and you just feel like the eye daggers staring at you because you invaded their local space.
Yeah, who are you?
And it's like, you know
Not
what? All
stealing
right,
our
that's
girls.
fine. I won't come back. You won't get my business. I mean, I'm here to spend money like the rest of you, but if you don't want it, that's fine. I'll go somewhere
You
else.
piss some people off, I guess.
Stuff happens.
You're looking to steal their women. They don't want you, buddy.
Well,
Well, you're married now.
apparently she wanted a divorce, so we'll see how.
Well, you didn't do the right thing, man. I can give you some hints. I mean, 33 years in the making here, I think I figured it out.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay. I was like, we could get Teresa on here, and she could probably tell us a different story.
She's going to tell you the story I tell her to tell you.
Oh.
Forget about it.
Oh, you see those eyes? Those eyes will kill you at night.
Those are loving eyes.
Yeah, she'll unplug that CPAP machine.
Hey, is my phone working over there? Is it plugged in? I don't see it
It
lit
is
up.
plugged in.
I don't think so. I don't think you got it plugged in.
Yeah, see, it's fine. It's
it is.
charging.
Okay, change subject.
It is.
So anyway, where's Bill? We want Bill Haggerty over here. Is there a Bill Haggerty in the house? It's time to bring him on. and talk about the
Yes.
world of pipes.
Oh, yes.
The man's from Texas. He knows where the heat is, and it's right here at Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge. That's what he's doing here. Folks, Bill Hardy over here, and he's got like 80 pipes for sale. So he's got to leave here in about 2 hours. So come on down. He'll sell them all to you. Great discount, 20%
Welcome.
or more.
Welcome, Bill.
Welcome. Thanks for having me. Hey. Wonderful to be in Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Future
Welcome.
home of the Chicago Bears.
Wow.
Maybe, maybe.
Wow.
I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out there.
Maybe.
That's a hot statement, isn't it?
It's a terrible statement. You got one of the worst teams there are. What can I
No, we're
tell you?
building a brand new stadium right down the road from here. It's
I
gonna-
think I passed that on the way over
See?
from
Yeah, the
there.
horse track
Yeah.
where all the
Yeah.
manure is.
that'll
Yeah.
be
That's where it's going to be.
that'll be
Wow.
demolished and bulldozed over.
They'll
And
save the manure. You know,
Well,
leave the gun, take the canola.
Maybe they'll bring an audience when the Jets or the Giants come in. You
better-
know what I mean?
no.
You better get you a parking lot.
Yeah.
Go buy you a place and make a parking lot, right?
Yes.
Well, there's a Burger King across the street.
Yeah, you can
know.
buy it and bulldoze that over.
It
Make
is
some money.
empty, you know.
Oh yeah. But hey, you're in on it, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
we're in the
You'll
ground
take
floor.
it. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
I will take a state-of-the-art dome stadium right down the street here any day because now we're bringing in college bowl games. You're bringing in the Super Bowls. You're bringing
That's
that
true.
revenue to the area. I'm
Music,
for
we
it.
got bands
Yes,
there.
concerts, everything.
Well, that's always a positive thing. Wouldn't hurt this place either.
No,
Not,
be
no,
great.
not at all. But this
No.
is Chicago still. You know, it's Chicago.
you still live here, Ron. So
Unfortunately. I'm in Fuck Lake. So,
Well, yeah. When I was a kid, I lived in this area.
okay.
oh, sorry to say.
South, back Park Forest in the
Oh,
'60s.
I'm from
Where?
Lansing.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm right down the street.
So my father was working in downtown Chicago at the Carbide and Carbon building back then.
wow.
Did
Back
they
in
just
the
sell that
60s.
bank? Really?
They might, it's actually a hotel.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's 92 years old.
There
this
you
building
go.
now. But anyway, he was there in the '60s. So I went to kindergarten, I think, back out at a little school called Dogwood Elementary School.
So you're actually
So-
a true Illinoisoan, huh?
Well, for about the 18 months that I lived here, yeah, for sure.
Born and raised. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
I think from
18
here we
months.
went to Kansas City after that. So
Oh
I
wow.
went west.
Okay.
So, yeah, south and west.
Oh, close enough.
And then I kept moving south.
More warm.
So you found yourself in Texas.
Found myself in Houston. This is the second pass down there. Though.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you get involved doing pipes, man? What's this all
Well,
about? Who
just like
exactly
you asked
are
me-
you working for?
You asked me last year the same question, I think, and I do have to say, Ladizi Distribution
yeah,
Group.
but right now we're in 53 countries around the world.
New
Last-
audience.
Wow.
New
Right?
audience.
Last year we were in
Very
20,
good.
and so we're growing, man. So there's a lot of new audience, people that want to listen to your story and know where you
My
come
story.
from.
Well, let's see. I'll be six
We have
years
5
come
minutes.
February. six years in February. I'll have been with the Ladizi Distribution Group, and I'm sales manager for the Midwest,
Wow.
covering from Texas over to about Alabama and all the way up to the border.
Wow. Holy cow.
So I got
Wow.
Michigan. I got the Great Lakes,
Oh yeah.
both
Okay.
sides.
Jeez.
You know, the Great Lakes Smoke
Traveling
Show is
man.
right with you,
Yeah, so
Traveling
yeah,
man.
a bit.
Wow.
So been enjoying taking care of these wonderful retailers out here, and nobody's doing it better than today.
I mean,
with having you
is
guys
that
here.
Great?
I'll
I
tell
mean,
you,
there's
it's
not really an empty
nice.
seat in the house. Well, there's a couple, but not much. But I
No.
mean, you definitely your table since the time I came in looks a little lighter.
Yeah.
We
So
have
you're
had a
doing
very
well.
good day.
Yeah.
A very
You are
good day.
doing a good day
We've had the
indeed.
wonderful people from the Chicago Pipe Collectors Club here. It's been
Yes,
wonderful.
yes.
They've been.
And we have a lot more coming because tonight's our
Well,
meeting.
I know you have your meeting a little bit later.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
So I'm going to get out here before you recruit me and make
No,
me stay.
no. Well, you're not a member.
Well, I probably should be, huh?
I
Yeah.
think you should.
All
Hey,
right.
Abu, give him an application, will you? He
What's
needs
the deal?
I mean, come on.
I
It's,
can't believe
you know.
I've got people trying to sign me up for all kinds of things in every state.
Well,
I probably should have a
but-
driver's license in every state. You
But
know?
this is the most important thing. The Chicago Pipe Club
Collector,
is where you
exactly.
need to be. You sell pipes. You might as well be part of it.
Yeah.
You can even be at our show as a vendor. Have you been at our show as a vendor?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to ask.
Ronnie doesn't pay attention
It was
to things.
3 months
I know,
after
I
I
know.
started with the company. I was at the
Oh.
show
Okay.
Nice.
out there.
Well, we
wonderful
are going to
pheasant-
have a show. We are
Okay.
going to have a show. The only way it's going to stop is if our wonderful, beautiful, handsome Governor says no.
It's got to go up to him, huh?
Got to deal with that animal.
So far,
person.
everything's looking good so far. But as we've
Wow.
seen, things can change here in Illinois.
Another hot take, right?
Yes.
It's a blue state.
Yeah.
He follows the law, so COVID's hard. So, but all willing, we're going to be. I believe we're making the announcement, or maybe announcement tomorrow, or Tuesday night. We are going to make an exclusive announcement on the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
Great,
because things should be happening on Monday.
As long as everything gets finalized.
Yes. But if it's not finalized this Monday, we'll make the announcement the following Tuesday.
Wow.
It'll be some Tuesday.
Yeah,
it will be some
A Tuesday. It will be announced.
It's not Ruby Tuesday either.
So you've narrowed down the window of time.
We're going to make that announcement.
There are supposed to be
Real close.
contracts signed within the next few days that will depict whether or not we can say anything.
Well, I imagine
It's
the
gonna be
crew
here
will
in
be
Lin-
up here in force.
Yes.
Oh, for sure, and I
So-
hope to see you there.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He's already committed
now,
to
I
it.
know y'all have it in May, so my
Yeah.
wife's birthday's in May,
When's her birthday?
May 16th.
All right, we'll have
You
it
got-
after that.
you're fine. You're
we'll have
fine.
it after that. How's
Okay,
that?
you're
May
fine.
16th. That's my father's birthday.
And I've missed one birthday I had to be on the road for, but this
Okay.
one's a little big, more special year.
But that's the one she never lets you forget.
Yeah, exactly. So
Even if this is the big year for her,
this
that's
is one of
okay.
those, decade years that you have to take advantage of, take care of.
Yes,
so.
yes.
But we'll do that.
Well,
but she's a fan.
Here's the thing. So last year, everything was shut down. Everyone wasn't traveling or doing anything. This is the year of everyone's trying to get out and do everything this year because everyone was so closed up and
right.
So this is
You'd have had to relocate your entire operation to a south of the Mason-Dixon line to get some kind of activity going on.
This is true.
There's some people that have had some stuff, Well,
we just came from Florida where everything is wide open in Florida.
Well, Ohio got one done this year in August. The NAP show was done. So that was probably the first one in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Since,
it was
of a substantial size.
It was Ohio and then the Virginia pipe show. And
Richmond.
then they
Richmond
just
show,
had
we
one
missed
in
that one.
And those are good
You
size.
just had one
I just
in
went
Texas,
Texas,
right?
Yeah. They're growing. There's nothing like the Chicago show in comparison.
No,
There are shows, and then there are shows.
Yeah, the
So
Chicago
there's the show.
Yeah. Chicago pipe show didn't get to be #1 in the world on a women a dime here.
But I'll shout out to my Texas guys. You're getting there. We're working on it, so it's all good.
We're not going to let you. Sorry, Texas, but we're not going to let you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't
Everything's
take it
bigger and
personal,
better
though.
in Texas, from what I hear.
It is big, but
Yeah.
again, we have a reputation to keep, and we're going to keep it. And
well,
we're gonna
our
work
governor
hard.
could fix that for us,
Your
unfortunately.
governor, well, I don't think he's a. I don't think
Back
he's a
to that
fixer.
guy again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think.
he ain't no fixer.
I don't think he's a
He's
fixer.
on first. Back to first base.
Yeah.
That's the guy who takes
you got-
toilets out of his mansion so he can get a tax deal on it.
Well,
All right? I mean, we want to talk about how a fixer he is.
when
he
you guys
does his own plumbing.
You guys are coming down to Texas, I hear sometime.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You've
Hopefully,
heard that little rumor, have you?
hopefully in
Is that
March,
have you made it official?
We're waiting for the official dates.
Yeah, there's a certain someone down in Texas getting all the behind the scenes works and everything for us, but sometime in March you can probably
Late March.
you can see our faces probably in the Arlington area, maybe, possibly.
So you can take a look at what your stadium should look like. Come
Well,
with the wonderful
wow.
text.
Look at this.
Whoa, look at this.
Look at
one,
this.
folks.
Absolutely
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
Can we
Gosh.
put that on the air just
Yeah.
because this is a pipe show? Yeah, I don't think he cares about it. Josh is cool with it. Take it there, Kyle. Look at one of our pipe members, Josh, from good old
Look at
Kenosha
the
area.
beautiful
Look
carving
at that.
on that.
That's a pipe.
That is absolutely gorgeous on that carving.
135
Here, take this from me right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk too far with that, buddy.
Yeah. Probably not for sale right away, right? You know.
Let's start off by telling me how old it is first before I just grab it before I break things and
You should have realized it by the case.
On that take, we do have some great things in there. Christmas pipe,
Yes,
St.
we
Nick's,
do.
and
So-
Christmas pipe Peterson's. So you don't need 135 years.
No, we can get one from 2021.
yeah, you get the 2021
Exactly.
version.
Yeah.
I mean, something new.
Some of these pipes pipes and the acrylics you have here are absolutely amazing and well done.
Yeah, the Savinelli side of things, they know
They know how
very
to make the pipe.
fashionable type stuff.
Yes.
It's an Italian
Peterson, although
It's an Irish thing.
you're seeing some things come through with Peterson. Well, I mean, look at the the Christmas pipes this year with the beautiful Sherlock Holmes series with the nice kind of rose gold band on it. Beautiful. So, it's good to be in the pipe world right now.
No, it is.
So-
It's definitely the resurgence is there, and we're noticing a lot of young guys, a lot of college guys are now smoking.
Wow.
They find it more relaxing while they're studying or hanging out
Right.
in their dorms,
I see.
outside their dorms because you can't smoke in the dorms.
I tell you this,
But
one of my the one pipe that caught my eye on the Savinelli side there was the acrylic is camouflaged.
Yes.
That little army.
It's brand new this year.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I missed that one. I'll have to get a closer look.
At first, you looked at it when I saw the pictures until I saw it live. I was like, okay, it's a pipe. See it live, the stain's done well, matches up with the stem so well. It's like,
Tell you what,
these guys, why question what they do?
Wow.
Do you still have them there?
We still have a few over there. You want me to bring you one?
Yeah, let's show the audience this camouflage.
Let me bring
let's
Yeah,
camouflage
gotta look at this
stem
pipe
work
look.
on this.
I mean, Kyle, maybe if you could turn around and show again the new people who jumped on, just how many pipes are sitting on this table. We started about 80
it's hard
or 90
to see from a
pipes
distance
as far as that
but-
goes. Here's another one, Kyle. Look at this one. This one's
this
100
is
years old.
More than 100 years. Okay. Well, I'm going to be very careful with this because I do not want to break this at all. But that's over 100 years old right there.
Wow.
The beat.
I like this one.
This is
I like
this
the
is
bent, but
this is
definitely
beautiful.
catchy.
That is absolutely beautiful.
What's up, big man? Haas will be back in a little while. He went home to play some music.
So here we go. Here we go.
Take it one at a
so
time.
These are
This
the
one
nice
stays with me.
army camouflage pipes here. Look at that. Look at that work. It is absolutely gorgeous. And that is a great pipe from Savinelli right there. Absolutely beautiful. Look at,
That
I
is
mean, you can
gorgeous,
see
really, just the way it blends
that
right in.
acrylic is absolutely gorgeous.
Why should I question these guys?
You're off on him.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. No, it's just you can't question them. They come through with some great things.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
I love the way it just blends right in.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Nice woodwork.
Whew.
Great acrylic.
That is beautiful. What can you tell us a little more about that?
Just
Well,
don't
it's new this year. That's
Just-
what I can tell you for sure.
just don't
The
go walking in the forest and drop
mean-
it. You'll never find it.
Yeah, just don't start a fire. That way,
I hear you.
They may blame-
That is gorgeous.
155 retail for these. Okay, rustic's a little bit
Yeah.
lower, but of course today here
With the 20%
there's-
off.
they're getting that today.
You know what?
But
That's $30 off. That brings down to
$125.
25
Yeah.
plus tax. Guys, this is
Yeah.
fabulous.
That's a beautiful
Absolutely
pipe.
there are
stunning
some neat
pipe.
things.
Hey,
Come see
if-
us. I'm smoking a little autograph. We have a few of these over there as well. This is just mine, but
Okay.
a few of those. They're around the $330 mark retail.
Nice.
Again,
Still good.
today still
Hey,
good.
and for all of you that are looking for Christmas gift ideas, they got them here. Right here at Arlington. You can pick up
Yeah,
a-
we brought some accessories in too. There's some
yeah.
great lighters from Caribe, which are just. I've had this one for 5 years riding around in my pocket, and it does a great job.
No
We've got a whole
kidding.
great selection
I
of
like
those
that.
over there too. So,
That's like old-fashioned. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got like that old-fashioned
and that's
look.
an old one. Yeah,
mean,
there's some
for 5
really
years
pretty
old,
ones
though,
over
it's
there I
definitely
could
got
bring
some
you that
old
are even
stuff,
better.
man.
You're seeing some of the my pocket wear on that one, but that's 5 years of pocket wear. So, anyhow, we've got some great things. We brought some nice tobacco jars.
Mm-hmm.
We brought some leather in from some Peterson leather.
And for those people who can't get here in person, is there a website or a Facebook page? How can
Obviously, we do. We have a Ledisi Distribution Facebook page. We also have Ledisi Distribution website. Of course, you're going to see the retails. That is, a wholesale site in a way.
Sure.
Because we provide wholesale to the retailers out there. There is a link there by state that can show you if you're out in Kansas somewhere where the nearest guy that has Savinelli, Peterson, Cornell, and
So that's
Deal
a
products.
great catalog for what they're
Right.
looking
Yeah.
for.
Yes.
If they find something you like, then you go to the local
Absolutely.
dealer who
Absolutely.
handles
Well,
that.
even like here, you can go to the Arlington Pipe and Cigar
Sure.
Lounge website, because they should have a bunch of these pipes on
Yeah.
their website for sale as well too.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. In this day and age of social media and what
Yeah.
have you, I don't know of any shop that doesn't have some kind of presence in some way to say you can look at stuff here and buy from me. Especially if you don't want to make the walk or the drive down to the shop,
right.
And we'll get it to you. I mean, look, the delivery guys are still working.
Yes.
Prime Amazon, they're out there. For
That's
sure.
right.
Yes.
Gentlemen, that was fun.
Thank you so much
Bill.
for coming on.
I
We're
appreciate
going to
it.
see and talk to you real soon.
Yeah, hopefully within about 100 days or so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Unless you want to come and trek up here in Snowville and from
No.
Texas.
We're gonna go where it's
Yeah,
warm.
yeah.
Screw this snow.
I just
March will be nice down there.
I can't
I
wait.
bet it
So
will.
yeah,
I cannot wait.
March.
I mean, really, when you look at it, you got December, January, February, 4 months for us.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
120 days, we'll be there.
Yeah.
That's what he said about
So
He said
yeah,
100.
I'll be around. I know the DFW area pretty well. If you guys end
all
up
right.
down
Make
there,
sure
so-
you keep an eye.
all right.
Follow the show. You can follow us and where we're going to be.
Not saying or anything.
And
We
you
may
will have
need-
a few extra days to make sure you check out Fort Worth stockyards and see all the good
Oh, of
stuff
course.
like that. Yeah.
If you're gonna be our Uber guide,
Yeah.
we'll stay around.
If you don't mind riding in an F-150,
Oh yeah.
there you
Does
go.
it have a
yeah.
Does it have a crew cab?
It does. Super
See?
Crew.
Then
4
we're in.
doors.
We're fine.
in.
We're
We can
good.
carry the coffin in the back of the
And,
truck.
Texas got a gun safe under the back seat. We're
All
good to
right.
go.
Oh, that's all right, because I won't be able to
Hey.
carry on the plane.
No,
so I
no.
need something to
Right.
carry down there.
Brian, we can check our firearms because
You're going to
is
Texas. You can't.
constitutional carry down there.
That's right.
So
I
we
like
could check
that.
our firearms.
Are
and
you
we
guys
could go.
21? Yeah, no.
No, I'm 19.
I got my CCW here
There
in
you
Illinois.
go. There you
so
go.
We're
yeah,
good
you
to
can
go.
go.
We're
I think
good.
we reciprocate okay with them.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
constitutional carry doesn't matter.
Doesn't, yeah,
There you go.
I know.
Boy,
We don't
could go
mind.
down and shoot some wild hog from a helicopter.
You probably
I mean,
could.
Yeah, if that's your thing.
just
Yeah.
shooting is my thing.
Yeah. Now, down there, the hogs are a big problem. Just so you know,
I
you
know,
can
they're
hunt
bringing
in
us-
private land. I'm pretty sure you hunt 24/7 down there.
Wow.
It's just it's.
I'm always in the
But
mood
is
for
it good
bacon.
meat? I mean, do they cook them too?
well, I mean, depends how big it is. As far as I know, they don't eat the big ones. They just,
Oh, really?
Too fatty.
Yeah.
Too fatty.
They feed it to Woo's pig pen.
I don't know.
Get rid of
They
it?
leave them for the coyotes. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Wow.
It didn't. You don't know which coyotes either. The ones,
Yes, we got
maybe
it.
feed
We
certain
can shoot
people.
coyotes. Thanks again, big
Guys,
man.
good to see ya.
Safe
Have a good
travels
one.
here,
Yes.
Bill Haggerty. And guys, you got to come down or go online, pick up one of these cigars. I mean, again, one last view. Look at these. Look at the stems of that camouflage look.
Oh yeah.
Fabulous
nice
looking.
work.
So
Very beautiful.
thank you, Bill. It was a pleasure seeing you again. It's been a while, but we're going to see Bill in about 120 days or so down in Texas.
Can't wait.
Shh, don't
Can't
tell
wait.
nobody. But
It's a little birdie is
why
tweeting
not?
something out.
Absolutely. We're going to try to get Tim Garrity on. Tim Garrity of the Chicago Pipe Club. He's walking around. and
It's
he's
his
just-
birthday, so
It is his birthday, but that's not an excuse to be here and take the hot seat.
Well,
So
I mean, but he's busy. He's a busy man.
No. I don't want busy nothing. When we say Tim, you show, and that's expected. And knowing Tim right now, he's not around.
And we're only going to be having about 20 or so minutes left of the show.
We're going to be almost wrapping it up here. I think he would probably be the nice one to
Maybe we can
finish
get
off the
Moo
show.
back on to talk about the restoration. Amu?
Yes. Where is Amu?
Amu or Tim? We can take Amu or Tim. Yeah,
Yes, if you
can
don't
find
mind,
him.
we're gonna
I mean,
ask the
we're
wife
all
to
here.
look around.
But we're having a great time here. This is the Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge Pipe Truck Show, as they call it, here with great deals on the pipes and great deals on the tobacco.
Oh, the deals alone here is fantastic. If you are looking for a deal, this is definitely today is the deal day for pipes and your tobacco, getting ready for the holidays, finishing off 2021. It's a happening place, no question about it, folks. Don't forget also, Tuesday night, join us live with Sean Williams from Cohiba.
yes.
That's going to be 7:30 Central Time.
The Cohiba Red Dot Cigar Ambassador.
Yes, indeed. He's coming, yes. All right, sounds good. We're looking forward to that. And, folks, I want to thank you all for all the support still on keeping us going. And we're going to be bringing you still a few more events. As you heard, we're going to be hopefully December 17th, I believe, right here.
For the Customer Appreciation Day.
Yeah, and that's going to be
It's going to be a couple of meals. They got lunch coming in. They got dinners coming in. They're going to have all kinds of store specials and deals going on, raffles going on.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a thing that if you're in the Arlington area to be here on December 17th.
December 17th, and we're looking to still do the grand opening of Strike the Box out in Rockford, Illinois, with our
welcome
sponsor,
the president,
Alan Carlson.
Strike the Box. What's that?
That's going to be a brand new cigar lounge out in Rockford.
Ooh.
Our sponsor, Alan Carlson, is going to be opening that up. He's just got a little bit of some health issues.
Is that where the pipe doctor guys?
Yes,
yeah.
that is him.
Briar 911.
Yeah.
It's like
anyway, welcome.
We planned that or something.
Yeah, we did. Stereo. Tim Garrity, the birthday boy, the president of the.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And look what he gave. Usually he's supposed to receive a present, but look at the present that he's given to our members today. A beautiful, beautiful Missouri Meerschaum.
Riverboat Gambler.
Riverboat Gambler. Wow. Like I said, I don't know if I should smoke it or just keep it in your in the.
You gotta smoke it.
You gotta.
You
I was feeling inspired after talking to Phil at Missouri Meerschaum, so I'm going to draw up an idea for a CPCC pipe.
Yes.
So
great.
we're going to call it the Skyline.
Nice. I love it.
That would be nice.
I love it.
So
definitely have a little Skyline in, maybe put it on the bowl or
Nope.
maybe on the stem.
On the carving.
Or the carving. Oh, I like that.
Beautiful.
We're going to talk further about that.
You've got ideas, Tim. You've got
That's all I
ideas.
got.
Always thinking. Always thinking.
All I got is ideas. And time. Time and ideas,
Lots of
folks.
time.
So that's the devil's advocate there.
Yeah.
Time and ideas.
Yes, sir.
For sure. So, birthday boy, tell us, man, what's going on? What's happening?
Well, things are going to be moving pretty soon. The show officers are having a meeting to finalize, hopefully, our contract. And, hopefully we'll be able to give a drop here. That's the plan.
Exclusive.
On the Great Lake. That's what I'm trying to do.
Exclusive.
So for those of y'all who are into pipes and into tobacco, anybody who's been to the show will tell you it's a once a year opportunity to surround yourself in all things pipes and pipe tobacco. So,
And the people itself,
Yep.
international carvers.
Carvers. Well, we've had a long tradition of some of the best carvers in the world, and so the whole plan is that we want to get things back up in the way they were before COVID and before the state shut us down for this year. So yeah, we're moving forward, folks. It's always been the club officers and the club's intention to hold a show, so we're working overtime to make sure that it happens for 2022.
Nice.
Right, and the only way we're not going to have a show is basically due to our governor shutting us down.
Yeah, it has to be pretty, that's what slowed and stopped everything last time. So that is the only caveat we have, folks, is this. It has got to be the government that stops the show.
Which
there's going to be no stopping from us.
Yeah, I don't see that happening anymore because I think the public, the American public, is they're fed up with what the government's overreach has been with this whole thing. So I have a feeling that this show will go on without a hitch, and it will happen.
Well, I think I'm not a doctor, but I think COVID is with us for forever now.
Yeah.
It's out of the bag. We're just and I really don't think this governor or our state government is going to shut the economy down again.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you because the people will demand answers. They're going to go crazy. They're going to fight. it's not something that's going to look good for our governor for his own reelection, which he plans probably in running for a reelection.
Yeah, I think what the big deal is just that, let's face it, folks, pure and simple, it's going to have to be something major to make the state shut down again. Okay.
And I don't think it's Delta either.
Yeah, so I'm not concerned. Again, our intention, folks, is to move forward and have a show. So
that's it. You heard it right from here, man. President, Vice President, we're pushing forward for it. We want you to come here and make your plans and enjoy almost a half week at least of entertainment and meeting people from around the world.
Yeah.
And putting yourself in a most relaxed and a
hospitable environment.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's face it, the pipe community the pipe and cigar community are very unique because you're coming together over the cigar. You're coming together over the pipe. Differences are put aside, and you can have a good time and still, how should I say, bridge the gulf, over something that's quintessentially American, tobacco.
Absolutely. Our original currency at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. There's no reason why this should be shutting down. Remember, December 7th, folks, on this show, the FDA, 3 active doctors who own their own cigar lines, factories, fields, everything. We're going to discuss.
Dr. Gabby Caffey, Dr. Garo, Dr. Oscar Rodriguez, all going to be part of this
I'm going to
show.
talk about the science, the real science and research of the tobacco leaf and anything else that you need to know.
Yes.
Make sure you watch us, you spread the word, have everybody that you care about that knows smoking in one way or another. Everybody needs to plug in, and then they need to talk to their local representatives, write to their politician, whoever they got to write to, because March 18th is coming around the corner. 4 months. 4 months from now, this is going to be a major, major fight for salvation. Think about it. Not only to everybody who smokes could be affected. The cigar lounges, brick and mortar, anyone who has anything to do in this industry, we could be losing millions of jobs.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to tell you smoking's good for you, folks, but I'll tell you this: neither is sugar.
There you go.
So
we're old enough to make that decision.
Yeah, I don't need, I do not need the government interfering in what my decisions are. I found great joy in sitting back with our fellow enthusiasts and enjoying a pipe, and a cigar, and the camaraderie,
Yes.
And so I'm fairly ambivalent when it comes to politics. I just encourage people, look, if this is something you enjoy, that's it. That's what you tell your elected official. Like, I enjoy this.
Or my father, or my brother, my uncle, my anybody, my sister. People are smoking. We're old enough to make that decision.
Yeah. This is, but the point is, folks, is, you just send a cursory note to them. Hey, if you really want an impact, this is just my opinion. You write them an actual letter.
Yes.
You see, because it takes 2 seconds to send an email. All right. I usually write when something concerns me, when we're talking about, how should I say, fundamental freedoms as outlined in our Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, the right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. So, let's face it. Yeah, I pursue a lot of happiness when I'm smoking my pipes.
Yes.
So,
we all do.
Again, is it something that I need the government to get involved in? No. I prefer that they focus on, supply chains. How's that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things they could focus on.
Oh, yes.
All right? This
Definitely.
country needs a lot more help than worrying about us smoking a cigar or a pipe.
And, let's face it, states like Illinois are making a killing off of the taxes. Okay?
Yeah.
So, at some point, you would hope that they would practice a little common sense and go, you can kill the golden goose.
Yes.
You certainly
You know,
can.
they're making a lot of money off of it. You look around here at Arlington Pipe and Cigar, this is all adults.
No kids are in here.
Yep.
This
No
isn't-
kids under 21.
nobody's-
That's
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
there ain't no grape vape going on up in here.
No, no.
So, again, if you love your freedoms, remember, practice your First Amendment right to voice your grievances to your elected officials. So, and if, let's just hope that they know when to cut and run and stick to things they're good at. Now, in the meantime, let's talk about what's coming up on the show. If you were watching a couple months ago when they did Dissecting the Cigar, I'm telling you folks, it was an eye-opening experience. I'm more of a pipe guy.
He's
Everybody knows
talking
that.
about our unraveled segments that
Which
we do.
I call
folks.
it the dissection, okay? Because it was more than unraveling. Because you're unraveled, but our reps were showing us what each leaf and layer contributes to the smoke.
Who were you with? Were you with Glenn that night, or Goni, or Brian, or?
I think it was Brian was the first one.
Brian
was
right?
the first one.
Yeah, but which one were you at? You were with the one with Brian? Did
Yeah.
you learn? Okay, it was. That was Brian McGuire of
His mind's not
Oliva
so good.
Cigars.
Well, what was interesting about it, folks, is each layer of the cigar adds a different flavor. So I found it amazing because some of those layers were literally they were like incense.
Yes.
Like a classic tobacco aroma. So it was just amazing, and it didn't hurt that it was a Connecticut leaf, which is always I have always found to be a little bit more flavorful.
Well, you're the delicate flower.
I'm a delicate flower, even though a good Maduro is not unwarranted from time to time.
Right, right, absolutely.
Depending on who that Maduro is. But the point is that it was just an eye opener. I've never seen that done. I've met with a lot of cigar reps, good guys,
Yes.
good ladies, but not too many of them are willing to sacrifice a stick on the altar of understanding.
I mean, when you think about it, when the financial investment to cut that cigar open and then pull out the innards, I mean, most people don't want to take that financial hit. So, but that's why we're doing it on air for you folks, so you don't have to do
advertising.
it.
That's marketing.
Yeah.
They're talking about. I mean, for us in our show, you would think that you want to do that to educate the
consumer.
The consumer, exactly. And we have a nice presence, and we're known, and people do follow us. And it was helpful for them to understand, have people understand what is in their cigars.
But let's get back to understanding Tim's obsession, and I say obsession, with Ace of Spades.
Okay, it's very simple, and I disagree with everybody who keeps saying that it's just BCA. Okay, now I'm giving you a challenge out there. Anybody who wants to put me to the test, okay, you give BCA another similar tobacco on that line, and Ace of Spades, and I'll be able to tell Ace of Spades every time. Here's why, folks. Number one, yes, it's an aromatic. Yes, it is a disgusting, overwhelming, amazing aromatic, okay? A heavy whiskey vanilla, okay? And they go together well because the vanilla has a note to it, but the whiskey has that just a little bit of a
like a caramelized.
I think it
feel
smells
to it.
great.
It is.
I don't know about you, and it ain't disgusting in my book at all.
Well, here's the thing:
I
a lot
think
of
it makes the
people's
room smell
complaint,
great.
the complaint about aromatics is the tongue bite, or the fruity, or the flavorful aroma. Well,
Yes.
aromatics were created so that we could smoke indoors. Okay, because our wives would sit there.
Right, in a lot of Kia, they don't want no part of that.
Grandma would always bust my grandpa's chops because he was smoking, something horrible, But an aromatic was something that would transfer over and didn't smell bad. Now, here's the thing, folks, about Ace of Spades and a lot of other Sutliff blends. They're heavy aromatics. They're good underlying tobacco underneath, okay? And what I always appreciate them, especially with Ace of Spades, and there's why it's special to me, there's no tongue bite. And you guys see the bowls I smoke when when I want to relax, I'm going to pull out an hour and a half bowl. And when you're smoking a heavy aromatic, you do get tongue bite. That is a part of the number one complaint, but not with Ace of Spades. That's why it's an obsession for me. Also, you can't go wrong. Because if you're giving it to a new guy, because it doesn't have bite, they're not going to get that nasty first experience.
Right. And that there is the best part, because it seems like every newbie always goes after like the very cherry or the
cherries,
cherry. Yeah, the cherry tobacco seems like it's where every newbie starts with.
Well, I mean, fruit flavor. There's only one fruit aromatic that I like, and that's the passion fruit. So exotic passion. So from Rat Rays, and it's definitely an exotic.
Yes.
Fruit tobacco. Blood Red Moon's fine. They're all fine, but that's not my.
But Blood
favorite.
Red is that cherry flavor.
Yes.
Almost cough syrupy.
But when it comes to aromatics and non-aromatics, a long time ago I smoked non-aromatics, predominantly English, but cheap Englishes. So when I stopped smoking when my kids were born, I kind of got away from it for a long time, a good 10, 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and then what ends up happening is I come back and, I was smoking aromatics. So, and, I still love a wide variety of aromatics. But Ace of Spades is like a no-brainer, And if there is a tobacco apocalypse, okay, y'all are going to be coming to me. 'Cause I'm going
to come to him after this show. I want an Ace of Spades in my pipe.
The thing is, anybody who knows me.
Tim said that they had Ace of Spades here. I thought you were going to buy it here.
I am.
I'm going to take care of him because it's birthday time. I'm going to buy him some. Because here's what, I joke not. In my car right now, I always have a couple cob pipes, a couple giveaway pipes, and I usually have an ounce of Ace of Spades.
Which you didn't.
I didn't.
On Tuesday.
I made the mistake. You know why, Kyle? Because I only had a little bit left. I only had an ounce left. And usually, I kid you not, folks, I usually have 1 pound to 2 pounds of that stuff at home.
Wow.
Because when I have time and I need a guaranteed good smoke, that's my go-to. Okay. Other people find out, they got their own, and I'm happy for them.
I'm sorry, I only had the Macallan vanilla for you.
Which was good. The McBaron's vanilla was really tasty, folks. I mean, if you get a chance to gobble that up, it was good. McBaron makes some really good tobaccos. And it was pleasant. It was a pleasant
Absolutely.
smoke.
And
more
now
on the tobacco side.
The tin, I've been smoking that ever since.
For those of you who are non-aromatic folks, it's what I would call the happy medium because it's not too aromatic. Okay, it's not overwhelming like Ace of Spades, but it's also still got that full tobacco flavor. So, which is what I appreciate about Salt Lift tobaccos is that after you Ace of Spades, there's a handful of their aromatics that after you're into them a little bit, and casing's starting to burn off, and you get down to the base tobacco, and that's where you find out a really good tobacco. If that base tobacco is full flavored, not bitey, not cloy on your mouth, that tells you you're smoking a fine quality tobacco.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely,
definitely.
And that's the story of tobacco and pipes, huh?
Yeah, again, folks, this is why, to a government official, they don't appreciate the nuance that, this is more than just, it's an enjoyment piece,
Oh, yeah. I mean, look around. I mean, everybody here is enjoying their pipes,
no animosity in this room, folks.
No,
it's a full house, too.
Yeah.
And
it's only going to get fuller.
Start in about 50 minutes, and nobody seems to be leaving. And a lot of these guys are not part of even the club. Well, so why are we not getting them in the club? They're smoking pipes and stuff.
Well, isn't that the secretary's job? I mean, Amu, the secretary?
No. A lot of these are regulars here, and we'll see what happens when the doors close. And
we'll see who's going to keep in there. Once we lock the door, you can't leave, as Chaz would say.
One of the things that, you need to keep in mind when it comes to people joining the club, we've talked about this before.
Oh,
some people,
here we go. Shout out from our crew in the South. Retired Bob and Cousin Frank here in Mount Dora, Florida, having dinner at a Cuban restaurant. I hope.
Do they got a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah, I hope Bob's getting his Cuban sandwich finally down there.
A Cubano, a real Cubano.
He's been waiting 2 years.
Waiting probably longer than that. What's up there, brother? What's up, cuz? Yeah, we're over here putting the wraps on the Arlington Pipe and Cigar Lounge show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Dino's in the house.
Dino's in the house. Look at Dino over there.
Hey, Dino.
What's up there, buddy?
Telling you. We're coming out of the woodwork, folks.
Yeah. Hey, where's your hat? Where's your fedora? I don't recognize you without your fedora. Oh, look at this man. I love a man that takes care of me. This is from the Haasmeister himself. Thank you, Haas. What's up, gentlemen? How are you? Long time no see. I'll give you, brother. Hello, brother. Hello, Dino. How are you? Anything that comes my way, we drink. It don't matter.
Well, I'm going to be handing out some pipes here. That's what the CPCC president's all about. That's how you bring people in. You get a pipe in their hand. You get them some good tobacco. If they don't like it,
get them smoking.
You got to get them smoking.
Because that's what this is. This is a social club, and
Yes.
That's what we try to do.
And we are a social club. It's all about the fun and the atmosphere and who's who and what's what.
It's all about fellowship.
That's the key.
We're
and with that, I think that's a nice way.
Yeah, we're
to
probably
going to
have to wrap it up here because they're actually going to need our table for the
food.
For the grub.
We'll wrap it up here. It's been a great time here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, taking time out of your Saturday and enjoying the camaraderie and comedy that we brought to your Saturday here for you. We look to do this again year after year for you. So keep sponsoring our show, keep supporting our show, and we'll keep bringing you content that you love.
Make sure you join us this
Don't
Tuesday
forget,
night.
Reach out to your politicians. Let them know, hey, I'm an adult.
Absolutely.
I want to enjoy an adult product.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
All right, folks.
Tim Garrity, president of the Chicago Pipe
he
Club. It's his birthday and all.
I have a toast to you.
And here's a toast to you. I'll make believe I have one.
All right, folks.
From
Enjoy
all
your
of us
evening.
to all of you.
Take it easy, folks.
Keep it late. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Perdomo Taj Mahal here. It really is.
They're stopping by. Oh, I heard about you. I smoke your cigars. I love it.
That's the short story behind how Christoph got started. It's actually named after our son, Christopher.
We're infamous for our packaging. Everybody knows Gurkha's got the best packaging, the most beautiful labels.
All your listeners out there, thank you. Be careful, be safe, and God bless you.
Long ashes and slow burns, my friend.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful.